Just me using that one shotgun to blow people apart while I bitch about the game.
Ah. Start your new cast called I Gotta Poop. Dennis Reviews Games.
That's right. Well, I even mentioned in my game, I'm like, I feel bad even making this review because Steve makes reviews and they're way better and more interesting. I'm just telling you my honest opinion on this game.
That's all a review should be.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not. I mean, review has become a thing of this is what the game mechanics are like and this is what you expect. So I get that. But in all honesty, apparently. All right. I invited you to my group.
Okay. I haven't seen anything yet.
How do I pick characters? Options.
What level is your character?
This one's 10, but I thought.
So it is 10.
Hold on.
Wait, no, we did a game where we were in the dinosaur land.
I started over. But how do I change my character?
You have to hit play and then go to load character.
Thank you, sir.
Just my lip chat.
Well, apparently I've lost everything. I know I started over. I started because I had the shooting gun guy, Patrick O'Flanahan or whatever.
Characters?
I didn't delete anything. I mean, I installed the game for a hot minute, but it kept. And Flack, I got to like level 30 with him.
Yeah.
This is weird because definitely not through Steam. I definitely went through the Epic launcher.
Well, so
I don't really want to do a new character.
So like what? It's not a different computer, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Because when
hold on. No, you're not right. Let me get out of the game real quick. It's a different hard drive.
Oh.
I forgot. I did save my backup. I did save my backup.
Because if you go, so what I had to do because I did local saves because the Epic game sucks and it's like deleting your shit. So you do local saves. The problem with that is it doesn't port your characters over if you start a new game. So I literally just took the saved game files and then moved them over to
that's what
this
I'm gonna
computer,
have to do.
And then boom, then it worked.
Yep, there it is.
It's as easy as just copy and paste. While you do that, I'm gonna go get my.
Well, son of a biscuit. Where is it? Oh, where are you? Frack. I want to look it up now. Program files. That's what I went to. I'm in program files. But okay, let's go here. Let's go there. But it's not here. Did I install it on the wrong drive? I think I found it. Nope.
Okay.
It's Fortnite and Stanley Parable. Where's my game?
I know in mine it was a file named saved games, and then in that it had different games listed, and Borderlands 3 was one, and then it had like a characters file.
Right. And actually, I found the backup, easily. I knew exactly where that was.
Okay.
But honestly, don't know if I
Could
put
be
this
in a
on
documents folder. That's where mine
C
autosave to.
drive or the C drive. Well, I've looked it up. It says it's program file / the game name.
No, that's not what mine saved under. Mine saved it like literally it was in my documents.
You're right.
Yeah, you go to documents. There should be a saved game or something in there.
My games
saved, or Borderlands 3 and saved or something.
Yes.
There you go.
Save games. Now I just copy. Replace those files. All right. That should be that. Let's cross our fingers. Glad you were thinking about the different computer and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Because no, it is the same computer, but it's not the same computer on the inside. Yep, it worked. I just got a trigger warning. It says, hey, we've got newer saves on the cloud. Do you want to upload the old saves to the cloud or download the new save to the PC?
Yep.
Cool. And we are streaming just in case you don't want to give out secrets about your books or whatever.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. It's a process, man, but you'll get there.
We're live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll load it up on my computer so that way we have another viewer. What channel are you streaming under?
Charles McFall.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I have that one followed. There you are.
There I is.
There you is. There we go. All right, I'm gonna mute you so that way I don't
so you don't get everything back.
Yeah. So fun talking shop thing. Had a nice fight literally 2 minutes and 30 seconds before our live stream on Tuesday. That was fun.
That's always fun. There we are. Operator level 13. That's what I was playing with. All right. So Shell. There's you're Rexaga.
Yeah.
Who's DLR 717?
I mean that's my name, but
that's a different account. I was inviting the wrong one.
I just joined you.
See, there you go. I hate that clown head so much.
I love it. Yeah, we had an issue where 2 individuals on the show showed up 4 minutes before we went live.
Wow.
And then Phil yelled at them 2 minutes and 30 seconds before we went live. So then that first episode was real awkward because Phil didn't talk because he was pissed the whole time. I was like, yep. Oh,
yeah. Have you done the Borderlands science thing?
Borderlands science?
Yeah, where you go here on the ship, you go to the man, this feels a little sluggish compared to the shooting games I've been playing lately. I haven't played this in a while.
What have you been playing?
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Oh, that's right. I think I've seen you posting some stuff. Didn't you have like this weird thing where you threw a knife?
Yeah.
A dude or something?
Just randomly threw a knife and kill a dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. So we've got add-on stuff. We've got. Are you in? Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, I'm here.
But what was I saying before the Call of Duty stuff? I don't remember.
I don't know.
We got regular mission stuff. We've got all kind of side missions.
Well, we'll just keep going with your story since you haven't, played it yet or anything.
So we got Kill Vault, Just a Prick, Collect Typos, and Hostile Takeover, Excess Gigamind. These others. I'm going to do Just a Prick. It's right here in the... I found you, so I'll do Just a Prick.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I must have turned up the sensitivity. Or it's just this mouse. Because it's like everywhere. Oh, that's that bounty thing. Yeah.
Oh, science. So there's an arcade machine here on the ship.
Uh-huh.
that lets you play a version of like Bubble Bobble kind of thing. But what it somehow, some way, what you're actually doing is helping map the human genome by playing this game.
Oh, huh. That's cool.
And I've done it a few times. It is pretty cool.
There's a bunch of quests.
Let's see here. I'm not full. I'm actually mostly empty. Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure this out as we go. All right, where's the rest of these?
The empty hypos. Yeah, I know this one.
Well, imagine you know all of them.
Yeah, it's been a little while, but yeah, I remember.
It's not. Why is it not going out? Hold on.
How do you like Modern Warfare anyways?
Honestly, I'm surprised. I love the shit out of it.
Really? Now, are you playing like the Warzone, or are you just playing like other modes?
I'll play Warzone when I have my buddies online. I mostly play the multiplayer grind, and I beat the story. I played the solo story mission, whatnot. I need to go down, not up. And that's okay. That can be a little brutal, and that's
still picking up transmissions through antennae anyway.
That reminds me of
live in the future, damn it.
why I didn't really like the Call of Duty games or any of the war-based games.
Claptrap does need a good kicking, but
it's because it's a little too not fluid, I guess is the best way to put it.
That's fair.
But the multiplayer, you really get better at playing with other people and shooting, and then that's how you grind up your guns. Because the guns matter in that game. I mean, not compared to this, but I'm saying.
Sure.
Here, you start off with a level 1 gun. You have to. Shut up, Claptrap. God damn. Veronica.
You've got to find more parts for Veronica. She's special, and by special, I mean there's no one else like her, and she deserves the best salvage we could pry off cold dead Claptrap unit's hands. Damn straight.
Okay, but you're not giving me a mission, man. So I just whatever, dude.
No, well, the Claptrap one, those are collectibles you find around each world, like the Claptrap parts. We're basically building him a girlfriend.
Okay. Well, let's I guess we'll kill Kilovolt.
A Vault Hunter.
Okay.
You look tough. We're friends now.
But yeah, so you don't get a level 1. Well, you do get a level 1 gun. But it's not just a level 1 gun. It's I shouldn't have gone down, should I? Nope. Need to head back up.
You climb ladders. That's adorable.
I know, I stopped. I just have it. Have it now. Where's the stairs to go up? I get lost in this ship. The transport station to go kill Kilovolt.
That's down. That's not up.
Down?
Yeah. It's in the back of the ship. It's where we start the game.
Yeah. But we came down to get the stuff we needed.
Yeah. See? Over here.
Okay.
Boop. Fucking shields. Oh, that's right. I have some weird skill tree where I don't have life. I just have shields. It's terrible.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Yeah. I immediately regret this decision.
Well, there's a mission to find the outskirts.
100%.
That's Electricity, isn't it?
Yeah, Electricity is where Kilovolt is. Kilovolt.
Yeah, but that's Electricity is in the Meridian Metroplex, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yeah, no. So you actually have to play with the gun to level it up.
Okay. Yeah, like the Call of Duty games, I stopped playing those since like Call of Duty 2. So like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 2. Because I don't really do the online multiplayer stuff because I'm not quick twitch enough for that stuff. Like when I tried to play Apex Legends, I think we had to play for like 8 hours before I got a single kill because it took me forever to kill anybody and they were just one-shotting me. And I was like, all right, well, this is not for me. Bye.
All right, Promethea.
I like single player games. It's a thing.
Yeah, I do too, typically.
Although,
hey,
I was sad to see that Last of Us 2 is definitely not a game that I'm going to end up buying. I loved the first one a lot. So I read the spoilers or the leaks, was super pissed, and was like, I'm going to watch somebody else play this. And if it's something I'm interested in, then I'll buy it. And then I watched somebody play it. I'm like, nope, absolutely not. It's not. They basically said, fuck the story. We're going to send a message. And I hate games that do that.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I'm down with you. I don't like games that send messages.
Oh, so you've never been to Electro City?
No, I have. Well, okay, I have with my other character. Honestly, I can't remember if we did it with this character or not.
Last time I played with you, we were in Dinosaur Land.
So, but we finished up whatever. Well, I got a motorcycle. Oh well. Sounds like he's made a pig squeal.
Squeal from the piggy. Louder, more louder.
I'm just following you.
I'm surprised I still remember where all this shit is. There you go.
Yeah, there is. Nicely done.
Alright,
I don't even remember how to trigger my powers. I don't remember anything. I want to stumble my way through this. I'm using a controller on my PC, so.
Oh. I do have a controller that I could use, but I'm not gonna. I don't see anybody over there. Is this guy still fucking around here? Well, there's somebody.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs, don't we?
Kaboom. Yeah.
Well, that was a nice bloody pile.
I know.
Come closer, will you?
Damn. You're shredding people, man.
Headshots.
Run! Be distracted, will you?
Okay, this is good. Can't move. A little too sensitive.
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
Cow's ass with the banjo. Love it.
Blue's like,
I was kind of cycling through weapons just to see what I like. That was nice. Well, this thing looks like it's exploding.
yeah, it will explode and like take out your shields, which would instantly kill me.
Yeah.
Anything that removes the shields kills me. Yeah, like, I think they missed the point in Last of Us 2 as to why people liked that game, because it is misery porn, but the whole point is Joel and Ellie are two damaged characters that are not good nor bad, and it's like a whole journey and like character arc, and they just did away with that. And they were like, we're gonna tell you the story we want to tell you, and we don't actually care that you're attached to any of these characters. We're gonna force feed this other crap down your throat that you don't care about.
It's like,
okay.
But betting Kilovolt? That's no prize. Trust me. Oh, just a warning about Kilovolt. Every word that man says makes me want to pull the trigger, if you catch my drift. And we will.
wow.
Soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Catch your drift.
Catch your drift. But yeah, the book stuff's been pretty exciting lately, trying to just plan everything out.
See, I was hoping you'd show up. You entering to win the grand prize, eh?
You know it. I've brought a champion to fight in my name. Besides, I want to draw it out. Let my circuits charge a little bit before we connect.
Oh boy.
Whoa, my wires are tingling. I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I feel electricity in the air.
We love you, Kilovolt! Pick me now!
Welcome to Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire?
I was like, why is my
rules are
guardian rank
simple.
disabled?
Each contestant has a token. Whoever gets 4 tokens first wins a single serving of yours truly.
Who wants to bang a bazillionaire?
Talking sex stuff. 2 rounds if I've got the juice.
I'm talking
All right,
sex
Voltex,
stuff.
let the games begin.
You'll never make it out of this alive, Vault Thief!
Game.
While you do what you do best, I'll
Why
figure out a
would
way to
you
cut Killavolt's
disable
board for good.
all
See
of
you
the
at the bar
perks that I
later.
worked so hard to unlock, and then I have to manually re-enable each one individually? Like,
Is it because you're riding with me, maybe?
maybe. No, but like it automatically levels the enemies to my level for me.
Right.
So it's like, why would they do that? Who thought that was a good idea? Boom. Now when I snipe people, they explode.
Love it.
This is my moment! This'll be just for the crack.
Kaboom.
You went gold when you did that.
I know. It's because I leveled up.
Oh, okay.
Spend skill points on something else that'll kill me. You bet. Will do. No. Scourge regenerates ammo. No.
That's right. I was trying to figure out how to throw grenades, and I remembered I don't throw grenades. I opted for 2 special powers.
Oh.
Instead of
I
grenades.
forget what grenades are too. I think it's G.
It's one of my bumpers.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember.
GG, Dennis. GG.
GG. GG no re.
Snag those tokens and yours truly gets to stroking.
I'm jumping around.
Ugh, what a pig.
Wow, I shot one and it blew up the other one.
This is Who
Nice.
Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire, where 4 contestants fight to the death to win one night with me, Killabolt. We've got a great lineup of contestants
All right.
today, including a Vault Thief fighting for the sexalicious Miss
My
Moxie.
my screen is glowing orange on the edges.
That means there's a buff or something, I believe. Oh, shot her ammo.
Leveled up. Nice.
Get me out of this gun. But I'll give you.
This gun shoots little tiny rockets.
Walling on me. All right, you let's just stick with the gun for now. We'll put a pin in that.
Yeah, I hate rabbits, man. I heard you say something about jumping around. God, I hate people play like that. Like, I'm gonna jump and shoot. And they get me. You know, that's probably why I see the claptrap up there. Nice.
Look at this lazy bum.
Now, do you get it too? Or
Yes.
do you have to come
Yeah,
up
no,
with
it popped up on my screen. Challenge
Will be
complete.
So
Okay.
happy. This universe does not fare well for eyeless robots.
Now, honestly, that's one of the best things about this game is that the co-op is really cooperative.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the fact that they seemingly pioneered, 'cause I don't know any other game that does this, where I can play with you who's like level 50 something and I'm level 13.
Yeah.
You know, that's
good.
amazing.
The like the gameplay in this game is really good. Like, I like the characters. Yes, some of the builds are completely broken, and every time they patch the game, they make something broken. It's like whack-a-mole. Make one thing not broken, make something else super broken. Like, it's just it's a thing. It's gonna happen. But like, the problem with this game I have is the story. Because
Yeah.
what's so good about the second game is the story's so engaging that you can replay the game over and over and over again. But this game, I don't like the story, and because of that, I don't want to play the game over again. Like, once you unlock the perks, it's like, okay, well, now I have no reason to ever come back to this. Because, I mean, the DLC, but what ends up happening with games is you don't play it for a long time, and then you just don't ever come back to it. You just forget about it.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got so much other crap going on that I don't... Like the book, the podcast, work. God, work has me busy lately.
That's good.
Yeah, they've been giving me more voiceover work, which I'm enjoying.
I'm gonna
I just did a Harry Potter ad for somebody, for Google, I think. They're like, we want a train conductor, and they're talking about Harry Potter stuff, so can you do like a British voice? And I was like, not well, but I can do it. And Google was like, we love this voice. And I was like, all right.
That's awesome, man.
Low expectations.
Lowered expectations.
Oh, there's a looter.
Where's the loot ninja?
Yeah, I've never seen that. Got him. Oh, there's a loot. Oh, that's a badass thing.
Woo!
Letting you do the work.
Oh my god, they got rid of all the rocket launcher people. That's like the best update to this game they've ever done. It was the most obnoxious thing about this game. Every badass psycho is a rocket launcher. And it's like, that is the worst idea ever. Why would you do that?
How about some friggin' divine retro?
There's a guy up there, but I can't get him.
We're up top.
Yeah.
I think he's got it. Something's flying around up there and shot him.
I don't know about you, but I heard her.
My suffering is yet incomplete.
Got the token.
Alright, he's dead.
Man, she cuts a good form. I tell you what.
Yes, you can. Trust me.
Don't feel too bad about taking out those other contestants. Anyone who'd compete to sleep with that man, well, they're a menace to society. Kilovolt's an electro lightweight, if you
Jesus,
ask
that was
me.
close.
He won't go
Oh,
anywhere without
almost
that
fell.
electricity shield of his.
All right, let me do my points. I forgot already. All right, so I've been working on this one apparently.
There was a radio tower somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Hey, Kilted Pipe Guy, how you doing?
Kilton! What's up?
I
Are
just
you
decided
alive?
to-
You good?
Well, I mean, obviously he's alive. He just messaged. Unless he made it as an automated message.
Yeah.
That would be something.
All right. Okay.
Hungover? I hear you there.
Yeah, he stayed
I
up
woke
there.
up
He
with a
stayed up
food
late
hangover.
last night with me.
So my friend texted me the other day and was like, hey, can you come hang out? And I was like, I'm pretty busy. And she's like, I just found out my husband's been cheating on me for 6 months. And I was like, all right, I'll be over tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we hung out so long that I didn't eat. So I was driving home last night and I was like, you know what? I'll just get something. We have a thing up here called Sheets. I was like, I'll just get some food at Sheets. And then I'm there and I'm like, oh, you know what I haven't had in a long time? A milkshake. Let me get one of those. Oh, what's that? An appetizer sampler? Sure, yeah, I'll get one of those. Immediately regret everything. Woke up this morning and my stomach was like, I hate everything about
She
you.
wants to set up a prisoner exchange for her girlfriend,
Yeah.
Bloodshine. She thinks I'm an Atlas soldier, but I'm not. If you help me, I'll make it worth your while. Seriously. Head down to her hideout. It's down in the subway tunnels.
So that side quest is actually like a fairly little interesting story thing. But
Yeah,
they don't ever
I
touch
kind of
on
remember
again.
it.
Yeah, because it's actually Katagawa's sister on the run.
Maybe it's not the one I was thinking. I was thinking of the one where you had to rescue her, but it's this crazy bitch, and you put her in a robot.
Oh, no, that's her.
Oh, that's her? Okay.
But like the guy who's in charge of Malawan that's trying to like screw everything up.
Okay.
Like if you pick up the lore or the audio logs or whatever, he murdered off his whole family. And but one of them was missing, and it was her. So she's been hiding out on this planet. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool little lore thing in the background, but you have to like really be paying attention to know.
Yeah. No, and I heard your 143 pixels episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, where you're really talking about Borderlands 2, which is great. And yeah, I mean, I think everything you think basically is that I don't get invested in this story.
No.
But I tell you, the thing that got me is when you talked about Tiny Tina and the Dungeon Keep.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that's how I feel about all my cons right now.
Yep. Yeah, well, so I saw this week that Dragon Con announced that it's a go, but then somebody else said that they'll make another update in 2 weeks or something.
So what they here behind us is somebody. No, what they announced is for the first time ever because of COVID, you can actually roll your membership over to next year if you choose not to come this year.
Yeah,
and
I saw that.
They're waiting till July 8th, I think it is. It's in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So basically, they're going to get told whether or not they're going to have a con.
Okay. Because I thought it was weird because they canceled the cons that are both before and after it.
Well, everybody makes their own decision, and Dragon Con's huge, and they can survive on a down year or a smaller year.
Sure.
But what they've been wanting to do, there's supposed to be a token here, man. There's supposed to be something here.
It's down below. There's an arrow pointing down. It's a lady down here.
I see the arrow. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We had to clear everything anyways. Oh, she's got
rocket launcher. But yeah, man, I forgot how much noise this game makes.
Hey, I turned down my
constant chatter. We'll turn it down for just a minute. Okay. So they want to do a live con to be the light of hope and the stuff going on today, but they're possibly going to do a digital con.
Okay.
And people keep talking about who don't know what they're talking about. Keep saying, "Oh well, they don't have a permit yet, and the city's not issuing permits." Like, no, y'all have read a headline. That article is strictly about parades. So there's no Pride this year, no Pride parade, and there will be no Dragon Con parade. But it's strictly about that kind of gathering. It didn't say anything. But the city of Atlanta, the state of Georgia says cons are okay. The city of Atlanta gets to choose.
Okay.
And city of Atlanta is who's not putting out the permits for parades and similar things, but it specifically says this does not affect cons in this bill, because that bill flat out said it will not issue permits until October at the earliest.
Okay.
Period. So if it did affect cons, then Dragon Con would already know they cannot go on. So yeah, that's misinformation. Oh man, sorry, Kills, I'm not reading you. I made bad life choices. At least you ate. I haven't been able to stomach food yet.
That's fair.
Not the button I meant to hit. Oh well. Yep, this is the one.
Yeah. There's a secret boss down here that I'm going to show you.
Ring, but should I follow you right now? What?
I was waiting for this thing to do a thing.
Oh, okay.
Just so it extends this mission or whatever, so we don't have to come back to it later.
Yeah. But so right now, it is still up in the air. There will be some kind of con, but it may not be real.
So there was an article from Dragon Con, like from their website, that I posted in the chat that said Dragon Con. It was like an update. Said Dragon Con is a full go. But I didn't check the date, so maybe that was like an old article or something.
I don't know, maybe.
Sure.
Tumorhead's prisoner, but I'm not an Atlas soldier like she thinks. If she finds out who I really am, I'm a goner.
Where are
trying
you?
to rescue me, but it looks like we'll have to do what she says and play
I think we have to go the other way.
Help me get out of here, and I'll tell you everything.
But as it stands, it's going to be either virtual or scaled down real.
Okay, so you think that's what it's going to end up being?
No, that's what they said it's end up going to be. Either they're going to have a scaled down real world con, which I'll find out in the next little bit of time, or it's going to be a digital con. Yeah, I have to go in and do 50% panels. Like I've already got, I've got 3.5 full days planned. And I've got to go redo my schedule now.
Oh, jeez.
And even if they have a real world one, is this the secret boss?
No.
Okay.
We had to backtrack because I often forget which way these freaking tunnels go. So it must be the other direction.
But yeah, it's because they know it's going to be scaled down. There's so many people who aren't going to come. There's so many There's so many.
Here's a mini boss.
Yeah, I think I found one back here before. Ulrich McEnforcer.
Yeah. He drops like a shield. So the one thing that I don't like about this game with the superpowers is that any superpower that, like mine, for instance,
he dropped a white gun.
Okay, so now you didn't drop the legendary shield.
Yeah.
It like takes you out of being able to do your character, and you have to like be in a mech that's like not nearly as good. It's like, well, why would you do this? Like, why not summon a mech and then it like follows you around or something? But I don't know. I mean, they buffed it a few times, but it's not the same.
Well, I for sure when I did all my research thought Flak was gonna be my guy. I love summoning, and I love the idea of having the beasts of the world, you know,
yeah,
on my
Flak
side.
was cool, and he was super broken at launch. Like, you could kill bosses with Flak in less than 10 seconds. Like, even on the hard difficulties. Like, you could just tear through him because his skills were broken. Alright, here's where the secret boss is. Let me look up the code to do this.
Yep.
You stand over here. Alright, let me look this up. So, okay, so I'm still on the fence about Dragon Con because it's like, okay, I get it. I would love to go, but I also, you know, see the other side of that too. So I'm like, if they cancel, I'll be like, phew, okay, thanks.
It will
Are
still.
you pressing buttons?
No, I'm just opening
Okay,
lockers.
don't
No,
press
I'm not
buttons.
pressing. No, I'm not pressing buttons. No, I have not fought this boss, so that's cool. This is a new adventure for me. So I had Tampa and Atlanta Bay Comic-Con, or Tampa Bay and Atlanta Comic-Con, both same company. Had me and Tony coming in to do a lot of moderation.
Mm-hmm.
And it went up till, because it was supposed to be the second and last weekend in July, and up until last week it was a go. And then they sent out the force majeure emails saying, you know, we are unable to do it this time. Blah blah blah. We'll keep you on the list. And then Dragon Con this past week made their announcement, but there will be a Dragon Con. It just might not be, probably. Well, I can't say probably. It might not be in the real world. If the City of Atlanta or whoever they're waiting on says,
there you go. He spawned.
Oh damn, I see him. If they say go, then there's going to be a scaled down Dragon Con. Oh shit.
He one-shots you because it's One Punch Man.
I did not realize that. I see the name now. And I'm fighting for my life, and I'm up. Woo, that was cool, man.
That actually was legendary for you.
No, I got a green.
So he drops a legendary shotgun that deals like a stupid amount of damage.
Do the switches again. Do them again. Do them again.
Well, you'd have to reset the map to do it.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, but I mean, you could literally log out, log back in, and it'll spawn you fairly close by, and you just run down here over and over again to do it. But yeah, I just figured we'd show you that thing.
That's cool, man.
All right, what is?
So yeah, as it stands, well, and a lot of panels have all the panels have the option to go on hiatus this year.
Okay.
Because some just don't lend themselves to digital.
Sure.
We all have. We've all gotten the marching orders of cutting our panels down.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is a real world one, we have to have extra time in between to wipe everything down. They're going to have to change up the seating.
Yeah. I was like, how are they going to do all that?
Basically, I cut my schedule in half.
Yeah.
But you know what I do? I have all of my room.
How the hell are you going to do that?
Yeah. Well, I have to. I'm just going to have to go. I've already published.
I guess if you had additional volunteers.
No, that's the other thing. Lots of volunteers aren't even coming this year.
Yeah.
So what it is, normally there's a half hour in between panels. There's going to be an hour and a half in between panels now.
Okay. Which I guess that works out since there's going to be less panels.
Yes. Yeah. That's why you have to cut it down.
Well, like for us, so John and Austin aren't going. Whether or not it's in person or not, they're not going. So if it's in person and we go, then we're gonna have to fill in with. I think we talked to Steve. Steve said he would be willing to do it. But if it was a digital con, then we could still do a digital show or whatever.
Yes, you could.
But it all depends.
What'd be nice for me personally is if it goes digital, that especially Tony and I with our con mods business, if we get to moderate some of the celebrities, like get celebrities on, do the digital interview stuff, that'd be really cool.
Now we could go the other way. Damn map. Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, the real answer is we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the phrasing that I saw today was we get told, being the Dragon Con itself, we get told whether we can have a con or not.
Okay.
So it's just, they did say publicly, specifically next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people are hypothesizing that you have to be 2 months out before force majeure, blah, blah. I don't understand force majeure all that much, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's you get told by a power that you cannot do something, then insurance kicks in and nobody's liable for breach of contract and shit. But even if the powers that be say, yeah, you can have a con, then we got to figure out what the hotels are going to want to do.
Yeah.
And then we know, like you said, 2 of your crew's not coming. You're on the fence.
I'm going if it's a go, because otherwise it's just can't have that much of the crew not there because it just won't work. Plus, I mean, I do look forward to that time each year. I'll just be super paranoid the whole time, but I'll still go.
I mean, in all honesty, it's going to be it's just like last year sleeping at the Sheraton, which is the one I had. The Sheraton had the Legionnaire's disease, right?
Oh, did it? I don't know about that.
Okay, yeah. So leading into the con last year, about this time last year, the Sheraton Hotel had a breakout of Legionnaire's disease.
Oh, Jesus.
And they had to shut down the whole thing, move their staff to other hotels. It was a big thing. And DragonCon actually started negotiating with other hotels to move because they didn't know how it was going to work out. It worked out perfectly. The health department, CDC, whoever the powers that were, came through and said, yep, everything's good. You can reopen. You can be at full capacity. And I was like, you know what? That's the hotel I want to be in, because that's going to be the cleanest hotel on the Strip, period. Because they just went through all that. Had to have major inspections, And I think the con's going to be that way, too. Is like, well, with all the extra we have to do for COVID, it's going to be the safest place to be. People are going to be paranoid, so they're going to stay away. Shoot. So I say, why are you shooting me? I got my decoy out. And everybody's going to be washing their hands religiously, and there's going to be extra
hand sanitizer
and whatever. And like I said, we're putting extra time in between the panels.
Yeah.
So I won't be paranoid per se. Got it. And I have a mask, and of course you'll probably have to wear masks.
Sure.
But cosplay.
There you go.
It's going to be different.
Get me those batteries, would you, sugar? I've got to find a way to use
no matter how you cut it.
Yeah. Personality against him.
And if I already predict, make sure I'm following you. Oh, I followed you right off the stairs and back up again.
Me too.
I can already see it's like, if for whatever reason they don't have a real world one, everybody's gonna be like, oh, I see what you're getting to. The real world is gonna be like, oh, no Dragon Con, I'm so sad. It's like, no, it's not no Dragon Con. It's now a digital Dragon Con. And that's still a theory, to be honest.
Sure.
Whether or not they want to put the effort into pulling it off, I could have sworn that was going to make it.
Where's this damn battery? There you are. Got it.
All right, cool.
He's like, I know where that battery is.
I found a way to shock Kilovolt into submission. Find me, and I'll tell you how we're gonna yank the cord on Kilovolt.
All right.
Proof of Wife is behind us, right? Or ahead of us, depending on how you look at it.
I was gonna say, so do you want to do the other side quest we're here before we go to Proof of Wife? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Then there's the toilet quest. We just didn't pass it. I don't know where that one is.
Oh, I remember the toilet quest. Purple is pretty.
Yeah, I was sad when they canceled the. So I usually go to Dragon Con, and then last year I started doing a thing where I go to Travis's for like a music festival, which was pretty sweet. You would have loved it.
I'll bet.
But they canceled that too. But they canceled all of that particular festival because it's a tour. They canceled all that in like April.
Yeah, and a lot of bands were self-canceling. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, it's. You need to be
like
safe.
Shannon would die if she got it. So like.
Jenna wouldn't die, but she has
underlying health issues.
Yeah.
That's why she would die if she got it, she said.
Well, I mean, Jenna Garrett also has underlying health issues. She just has to be, but she always has to be extra safe.
Yeah.
You know, on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously both of them. Oops. No way.
That's fine. We'll do this first.
Citizen, you are currently prohibited from exiting this Fecapod because you are in possession of an illegally obtained firearm. That is a Class 5 offense. Citizen, all Fecapods are equipped with standard issue anti-military plates.
You wipe out the cop bots yet? If anything happens to Bloodshine, I'm gonna murder your whole family. And the Sultan I know with a gopher. And the gopher, 'cause I'm in love.
Check out Moxie's crew, making a splatter painting. Nasty. Things are really starting to heat up.
What is that going on in the middle there?
It's one of the cops. It's like a little shield thing that they do. It sucks.
Not that there. It was like a big one, not a little one around them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's supposed to like hold you in place, I think. I think you take damage if you try and get out of it.
I was outside of it, so.
Yeah. As long as you're not in it, you're okay.
You sent some grunts to save me? I'm over here.
Oh, wrong one.
Was it though?
It's fair.
Oh, that's my gun.
By a vault thief? Bloodshine ain't no vault hunter lover. I'm gonna offer you spleen to Tyrene.
Boop.
You find my baby Bloodshine yet? Light of my life. Tumor in my eye.
Tumor in my
all over
eye.
the place.
Yep, her heart is all yours.
Good. Bring her back to my
It looks like she all over the place.
prisoners.
If Tumorhead finds out you killed Bloodshine, I'm a
But
goner.
yeah, I was streaming with Erin until about
Grab her
1:32 in the morning. She's playing Tetris and wouldn't stop playing Tetris. And I'm gonna do my points real quick. And
Sure.
Maybe we can fool her.
Kills a pipe guy was hanging in. He's like, it's almost 7 a.m. here. I was like, dude.
Don't feel bad for Bloodshine. These two are in love with killing innocent civilians. They're monsters. Plus, PDA is gross. I mean, seriously.
Rick and Morty boss over
one
here.
wants to see that.
Ooh.
Sorry, Wiccan something. Horty, maybe?
Oh, wow. I have never seen this.
You've never seen these bosses?
No, Wick.
And they make portals.
I love it. Oh,
He would literally pop out of the portal, yeah.
that is too cool. Damn.
Warty Prime, that's what it's called.
All right, Wick is down.
Oh, you did. No legendaries.
Nope.
Womp womp. All right, porta potty, where are you?
Oh, hey, there's a star on my map. I think I spawned a legendary. I did. What is it?
Oh, you got a legendary? Nice.
I did. It's a legendary grenade. I don't use grenades.
What's it called?
Quasar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Almost in on the closest target.
I mean, it's not amazing, but it's a good one. It like makes a big electrical explosion.
All right,
I'm getting nothing.
Well,
there's a way to make it where your little electric bot also drops a grenade too, doesn't it?
I'll have to find out. Throw away something.
Look, this AI won't let me. Name's Trash Mouth.
Name's Trash Mouth.
Swap this shit-sipping AI's chip.
I picked it up.
One with a looser interpretation of the law. Like a dirty cop bot. They're always harassing my crew for bribes. My crew will help you get me out of here. Go find them.
Oh yeah, the toilet one.
Thank you for choosing the Fika Pod.
You're a light bulb plugged into a shit box. I ain't paying.
Cursing is a Class 1 offense. You have been fined an additional $5,000.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna crap all over your AI chip.
Threatening fecal crimes is a Class 7 offense.
Yeah, Killer says, yeah, bad life choices.
He's just making like the worst fart noises or shit noises.
Your leader is swimming in crap. Told me to find you.
Trashmouth ain't the leader! Fucking traitor stole my favorite gun and split! Kill this scrub!
Traitor! Wipe him!
I'll kill you! Show me what you got, little bud!
God damn it, I hate that. I was trying to put our link in the whatchamacallit chat, and because the first letter is automatically capitalized, it wouldn't take the link. I'm like, it's literally like, what? If I were to type that link in a bar, it would work just fine. Bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I'm not here with this crew.
Coming.
Oh, I didn't make it. I thought I would.
You did?
Yeah, it'd be fine. Oh, I left scorch marks on the ground. That's awesome.
If I had known you were down, I would have come faster.
You know, phrasing is definitely a thing.
I mean, I said it, and that's how I meant it. So you take it however you want.
Hurry up!
I'm almost there. Come on and die.
Extra whiskers.
Extra whiskers.
I don't remember vandalizing things. This is kind of cool.
So the one thing that makes no sense to me in the world right now, why was Dr. Disrespect banned? That's all I want to know.
Well, he was banned from this game?
He was, no, from Twitch. He was permanently banned.
Oh, really? What's he on now? Mixer?
Nothing, no, he's been, so somebody said that he's not going to be on any platforms because of something severe, but no one has said what it is. Not even Twitch.
I don't know. I don't really care for him. I think he's a douchebag.
Well, I mean, it's his character.
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
He's not actually that way.
Well, I'm sure. I'd
like
hope, but still. Yeah.
He, but like, yeah, they like took his channel down off of Twitch like immediately. Phil said the last couple minutes are like crazy. But like the entire internet's like, why did he get banned? Nobody knows. And people are like speculating, oh, he raped somebody, or like he's money laundering, or something. Like, Jesus Christ. Other people think it's a DMCA violation because Twitch is like super paranoid about it lately.
So
Nobody
basically, are they worried about music or are they worried about games?
Oh, music. Yeah. Twitch has said if your channel gets caught using licensed music, like, you could get banned and the videos are immediately taken down.
Yeah, I was wondering about it. I was talking about that last night, actually. Cause,
they're real pissy about it.
Kilta was asking about McGurd and bringing that back. Come on. Do I have to hit it? What? Oh, I do have to hit it. I was like, hey, maybe we could do it on Twitch because people play music on Twitch all the time because there's a Pandora plug-in.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch needs to ban that if there's not going to be a thing.
I hope it's clean where I'm going.
Grab the chip. Good. Install it. Yo, Buck, let me out of here, then you and your buddies can clean out this crap box all you want. Let me out! What's going on? No.
So my game is glitched, and it doesn't give you the audio for the robot. Did you hear audio for the robot?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Wonder where he went.
Yeah, it's just him talking to himself on my end. I'm like,
Oh,
why?
in the inside of the
Yeah.
crapper? No, I didn't hear it from the robot. I heard it when the robot was on the outside.
Yeah, no. On the inside, the robot has all his dialogue because I remember it from the first few times I played the game, but it's gone now for some reason. I don't know why.
And honestly, I don't play that many games. I definitely don't play that many games on launch day, and it's well past. It's like a year past launch day or something now. I've never played a game that had so many glitches in it.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of glitches. All right,
Still does, you know.
I'm switching the mission to proof of wife.
Even Borderlands 2, you would tell me about, oh, there was this glitch. I never saw it, never experienced it. As much as I played, I never experienced any glitches in Borderlands 2.
Off the top of my head, any glitches? I know there were, I mean, I guess you could call it a glitch when, like, there were certain spots where the boss couldn't hit you. So it was kind of a glitch.
So I don't think I experienced that at all.
Yeah, on the giant worm boss, there's a spot you can be where it's very, very hard for the worm to hit you. So it makes it where you can actually solo that area. Otherwise, it's impossible to solo that boss. You have to be in that spot.
Yeah, that even with Phil playing, that boss is too tough.
We have to go down. Oh, we have to get underneath the thing. I'm gonna live forever. Nice. Got a 3-for-1. 3-for-1 headshot.
Now, can anybody get that at the end of the game, or is it just your character?
What? The exploding headshot?
Yeah.
So once you get a character to max, you get this pink bar that appears above your leveling bar. And the pink bar is how you get perks. Like, remember before it was you would do achievements, but now it's like another leveling
points,
bar.
Yeah.
And
but
like,
are all the perks the same across the characters?
Yeah,
okay.
They're all the same. I can read them to you if you want.
Yeah, I just
because some of them are really, really broken. Like just straight up, like why'd they think this was a good idea? I mean, it makes the game a lot easier, but I mean, I guess it's the point. You're supposed to just burn through the game. I'm just running past all these guys, by the way, because they'll stop chasing after a while.
I'm gonna gunk up your whole day! Bloodshine, sweetie! You hear? I can smell you, baby! Come on in!
I mean, how do you smell them?
Mask on one of the dead bodies by the door. That should be enough to fool them into letting you in.
Surprise! I want you to be my broodmate for life!
My broodmate.
And your mom's here with me to celebrate.
That character reminds me. Have you ever seen the movie Just Friends?
Yes, with Justin Timberlake.
No. It's Ryan Reynolds, where he is fat at the beginning and then he gets like hot and comes back to his small town.
Maybe it sounds familiar, but if I've seen it, it's been a while.
He's like a music producer, and like there's that blonde chick who used to be married to Chris Pratt. I forget what her name is.
Yes, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, well, so in that movie, that lady sounds a lot like this crazy lady.
Gotcha. Jesus. I'm stuck in a corner. I hate when I get stuck. That in any game, that frustrates me more than anything else.
Getting stuck in a corner?
Getting stuck anywhere, yeah, but definitely in the corner. Oh, you're in your...
Yeah, just because I hate I hate this level, or this area. I just get overwhelmed so fast. So I'm like, I'm just gonna be in a giant monster.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea of exploding headshots. I think it's fun.
The first time I did this boss, she dropped a legendary gun, and I used it for a long time because it was insane.
Yeah, I think Phil got all the legendaries when we came through here.
It's like a pistol. I think it's called the Flood. It fires really fast, and it doesn't have a scope. But if you hit anybody in the head, it just deals a stupid amount of damage.
Now that tumor-head maniac is dead, get me out of here!
I see you on fire. Blues and greens.
Serving up fresh hot down.
Yeah.
So you can't hide behind cover.
My experience with legendaries is they don't exist.
Nobody puts Charlie on corner. That's true.
Yeah,
they don't really exist. I haven't seen any since playing with you, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
but the one thing this game did, which kind of makes legendaries a moot point, is the fact that you can, on PC, you can, the way the saved game files are, you can just copy that file, give it to somebody else, they can load your character up, trade all their guns to themselves, and you don't have to spend all that time farming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Now that you
well
got
then
me
that
out,
takes all the point
it's
out.
time to tell you that my full name is Naoko Katagawa.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dickbag brother had all my siblings murdered
I
by
remember
Tyrene
that.
Calypso.
Yeah, nobody
The
puts
only
Charlie
one
in the
left.
corner, killed it.
That's right.
Just so you know, I'm
Still
not
never
like
seen
my
that movie.
brother. Dude's a psychopath,
That's
and
a good
he
movie.
definitely wants me dead.
I enjoyed it.
As soon
One
as
of my
I realized
exes,
what
that
my
was her
brother
favorite
doing,
movie
I
of all
tried to
time, and we
disappear
never
on
watched it.
Prometheus,
We watched a bunch of
found
other
a dead
garbage
Atlas
instead.
soldier and stole his gear. Then I got captured by the COV. I gotta disappear for a while. Most people around here would kill me just for my last name. But if you see my brother, put a bullet in that dickbag's head.
Kick
for
him
me.
right in the dick.
Bag.
Oh,
You're not
and
missing much,
Tumorhead stole
to
a
be
family
honest.
heirloom of mine. I
By the
don't
way,
want it
Charles,
anymore, so it's all
do you
yours,
have
Vault
Amazon
Hunter.
Prime?
No offense.
I have
but
access
hope
to
I never
Amazon
see you
Prime.
again.
Okay, because Monday nights you should tune in for the botched watch parties that we've been doing lately.
I heard it's
lot
good.
of fun.
Okay, so I have to have Prime personally to watch the movie with you.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Okay.
when you join the channel, you just see a black screen and you can see us talking.
Oh, that's
and you
interesting.
can see the chat, but you can't see the movie.
I heard y'all did some cool stuff with and you're doing the watch parties, and I didn't know that you could stream the movies, but that's not as cool as I thought. That all your fans have to have it too.
Yeah. Like Nicole has
I mean, I guess
Prime,
it makes sense.
but has the wrong country Prime, so she can't watch the movies with us. So she apparently just sits in chat and listens to us ramble. And she's like, it's really interesting trying to figure out. I mean, if you had Amazon Prime, you could just watch it on your own, just like time it up or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be very hard to know when to hit start.
I mean, you would think because the host has to have Prime, right? For that to work.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to connect it to your Twitch. Nice. You just
Oh, that
chopped
was
his head
fun.
right
I
off.
did. I noticed that.
Just decapitated him. Nice. Well
I heard it
done.
go. I can't even make the sound, but yeah.
I moved.
Thank you. Next.
I am the face, and you're the mule. Screw you, mule.
I will say one of the fun things in Call of Duty, if you're playing with a good community, because it's always random unless you have friends,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
But even with friends, you go into the bigger games. There's randos. They have finishing moves, and
Yeah,
you have
I've
you
seen that.
legit have to sneak up on somebody
Yeah.
to get the move, and it's always a great animation. It's very satisfying. There's so many different kinds, and one of the things that the community will do is it gets hectic. Right, you run around,
Sure.
you just see somebody, you go to kill them, and you realize that you interrupted their finishing move, You're supposed to throw down a grenade or something and kill yourself.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong mission. No wonder. I'm like, this
we're on
doesn't seem
hostile
right.
takeover. Sorry.
No,
Border
fine.
prison. We need to
kilovolt.
Kilovolt. All right, my bad.
Because there's no other mission.
Oh, Nicole's here. She says it only works with US
Nicole.
Prime. Too much effort. No, I get you.
And I'm triggered.
You know, that's a frustration. That's no justice, no peace until we can watch the same movie across all country lines.
Justice, no peace. You're a terrible person.
Oh, you didn't hear the joke I made last night.
Oh boy.
But it's been clipped on this channel, so you can go and watch it.
Okay.
It was a Tetris
We've
show.
been making clips for the D&D show, and Tristan's been saying that they've been popping up as #1 D&D clips on Twitch. So
That's cool.
By the way, I'm not stopping to shoot at people. So
I got stuck in the corner again, so I am.
How do you keep getting stuck in a corner?
Fuck if I know.
What do you mean stuck in a corner? Like, what does that even mean?
Like I turned wrong, and now I'm surrounded by fuckers, and now I'm dying.
Just run through them.
Now I'm just trying to kill. There, I'm back up. Fucking badass.
I'm coming.
That's fine.
You're so far
it's fine.
behind
I'm coming.
There. All right, let's go.
My first reaction is to stand and kill people. That's why I play this game.
No, I know, but like, we literally have to go to the opposite side of the map. It's just very tedious to have to kill all these stupid fuckers again. It's easier to just ignore them. Laying down covering fire. While also giving you experience.
True.
Find Lieberman?
That's what he said. I will say, I agree with you and Bill on that was an improvement in this game, that just random characters can say the most random shit.
Yeah. So in Last of Us 2, apparently I added this thing where if you kill character, like, because did you ever play the first one?
I did a little bit. I never finished it because it was, by the time I got into it, it was old. So the control scheme was dated, and I got to this part where you're supposed to sneak past all this military bullshit.
Well, nothing's changed.
I couldn't
in
do
terms
that.
Of controls from
oh,
that
who
game to
killed
this game.
me?
There's a guy behind us. Where are you? Are you down? Oh. It doesn't even have a thing over your head that says, like, you're dead or anything. That's weird. I have to, like, walk up to you. Because on my screen it just looks like you're crouched.
Interesting.
Weird.
I might have something that can move faster.
Sure.
Or whatever.
So like in Last of Us, when you were playing that, like, you know, when you have to sneak around the levels and kill people, you know, they don't really do much or say anything. In the new one, they will call each other out by name and be like, Charlie, no, or whatever. They'll mourn the loss of their friend, or they'll like leave cover and charge you because they're so upset while screaming their name or something like that, because the designer said they really wanted you to feel bad when you kill people. It's like, no. Why would I feel bad?
Yeah. Well, my thing wasn't that so much. It was like there was this thing where you had to avoid the military, or they're going to kill you, and I could not do it no matter which path I took, no matter how much I tried to find the patterns. I was like, this fucking sneak mechanism sucks.
Did you try being better?
I'm fucking tired of that goddamn advice from you, from Bill, from everybody.
Yeah,
did you try getting good?
Better? Like, I know you're tired of it, but did you try to actually be better? That's the question.
No, I did not. I quit the game.
I never let him into my bar,
you know,
for the record. He didn't
it's good life advice. You know, when the going gets tough, just quit.
Hand me those batteries, sugar.
Well, I mean, I can tell sometimes I can tell with games
Sure.
that like it's gonna be worth it to overcome the learning curve.
I'm just giving you shit.
Something I cooked up in the bedroom.
Get good. That's what Nicole said.
That's what everybody says.
I think he'll find it rather.
Which is what I'm doing on Call of Duty. Thank you.
Get good. Yeah, I would have to play a shit ton of that to even get halfway decent.
You do. No, you absolutely do.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of time.
if you catch my drift.
And that's I have the guy who turned me on to Borderlands in the first place, Ricky. He was talking to me the other day, and he said, "Hey, what are you playing?" I told him about Call of Duty. He's like, "Oh man, that sounds interesting." He's like, "Don't do it unless you're going to play every day, because if you like Borderlands and you get past the learning curve on Call of Duty, which doesn't take much. I mean, you got to buy the game."
Sure.
I started off free to play with my son.
I was gonna say, I thought Warzone was free to play.
It is, and I started off that way. But leveling guns and the learning curve there is damn near impossible.
Oh, so you still have to level guns even in that mode?
Yeah, but you will. I mean, you absolutely will. It'll just take a while.
Sure.
Whereas I call it grinding guns, where I can go into a level and just play over and over again with the same gun and get certain things done in it. Well, in Warzone, you have to find the gun and then kill so many people. And unless you're just cheating or... Oh, I need to sell some shit. All right, let me do this.
By the way, if you have any guns that deal electricity damage, just don't bother. He's immune to it.
Okay.
So just don't.
My machine gun does electricity, I think.
Oh, come back here.
Have some money. Now why not spend it?
That's not what I meant to do.
Keep it. Keep that shotgun.
Support local business. Sell to Marcus.
Yeah, we'll go with this.
I'll keep that. Just.
You ready to go?
No.
Okay, just tell me.
But yeah, basically, you gotta play all the time to have the ability to grind up and get good.
Sure.
So yeah, I told him like, yeah, don't. I do. I play every day. At least one run through, which is 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, like a Warzone map though takes like 40 minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah, Warzone will take at least 30 to 40 minutes if you don't die. I mean, if you
don't
are,
die,
yeah,
sure.
if you're decent.
Sure.
Or survive, yeah.
Now, what's funny is the multiplayer games I used to play that I love to death, those matches took 45 minutes to an hour, but they were so engaging that it didn't matter, because like it was Battlefield Bad Company 2, loved that game so goddamn much. And no game has done it since, and I don't understand it. Maybe it's just because people don't like long maps, I guess, but Warzone in and of itself then sort of defeats that purpose. But like, you have your two teams, you start off at a spot on a map, and you're fighting each other. The attacking team needs to capture the point. If they do, the map expands, and like that team that was defending now has to back up. And so like they just advance through different sections of the map. So if you win the defense right off the bat, then the game's over because you win. But like, if the attacking team manages to attack the entire way through the map to the end, then the attacking team wins. But it was just like so much fun because the maps would evolve and change, and you had to have different strategies. And it was just
I like
ridiculous.
that idea. I do like that idea.
But also you had destructible environments. So like, that in and of itself was so good. Like you were in like a small village, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna play the assault guy, which my gun has a grenade launcher, and you just blow holes in fences and walls to like make a straight path to the other side. You literally just cut a swath through the other way. It's like, that's awesome. Watch out for the floor.
Yeah, I remember it does light up in sections.
Yeah, I hate this boss.
Jenny.
Oh, that's right. We have to hand it to him every time.
Lena was quite a looker. Too bad. And finally, if you'll hand over Moxie's token.
You friggin' nerd.
I just wanted to be loved. You're in for a shock.
Why am I not turning?
Who's hitting him with? Oh, my bot's hitting him with electricity. But it helped take his shield down. Whoop, that's electrified.
Oh, you get extra points for shooting him in the dick, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep, dick.
Yeah,
what the hell? That's funny.
Yeah, she really doesn't like him. Oh, it's you.
So I actually play Borderlands better now because Call of Duty. I learned how to shoot first and then zoom in and do the headshots. Yeah, I was never good at headshots before. I mean, Borderlands by nature is a smash and grab game, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I played it. But now that I'm playing more like a real game, I'm actually getting the dick shots and the headshots and everything else you want. And this is the only game I'll play like a rabbit every once in a while. You gotta jump away from the grenades and shit. Not Main Street, only dicks.
Yeah. I remember when I played this boss the first time, he was absolutely impossible with this character. At low levels, trying to solo it. It was like, nope, don't even bother.
No legendaries.
Nope, nothing for me either.
Good riddance.
Womp womp.
Take his backpack, Vault Hunter. I've got just the place for it at my bar.
We put it on the toilet.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised in today's society that this game is out there as much as it is.
Well, I mean, they still watered it down a little bit. Like, you don't.
You know
have
what,
the midgets
Nicole?
anymore.
I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even talking to you, Nicole.
Maybe he was cold. Did you ever think about that, Nicole?
Yeah.
The
Did you
easiest way
think
to warm
about
up
that?
is
No.
to jump into lava. Maybe the lava was hungry and he was trying to be a good person and feed the lava. Did you ever think about that? No, I don't think you did. Come on now.
I'm gonna sell what I picked up real quick.
Opportunity strikes again.
Remember how disappointed I was when I found out that when you beat this level, you just get a legendary thing, which is to hang it in your goddamn room. Like I care about customizing my room.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Like games giving you stickers.
Yeah.
There.
You mean like Pokemon Go giving you stickers?
I don't care. There are people who do care.
Yeah.
Because it's just a friendly little thing.
True.
Thanks for the help, sugar.
Gilted, you've never been that cold? Well, then you've never lived, my friend. That's your problem right there. All right, so
To be fair, that's coming from someone who sucks at every single game, so there's that.
it's true. So I'm gonna leave the map. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Porter Prison.
Yeah, Porter Prison's actually not in the area that's connected to this map, so I'm going to
do your thing.
Go to Meridian Outskirts and put us Mia.
You know what, Kilton? I didn't jump into the lava on purpose. I just wasn't good at jumping.
Scotland's not cold enough. Go to Antarctica, and then you can tell me about not wanting to jump in lava. Come on now. Get a clue, Kilted. Jeez.
Oh,
Twitch streaming the D&D podcast has been fun.
Good.
More stressful than I needed to be, but it is fun.
You and Phil tend to make things a little bit more stressful than they need to be.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, you I like you, but you're crazy. Here you go.
That was easy enough.
Goodbye, citizen. Keep Promethea clean.
Mission complete.
Boom. What's the next one? Oh,
we got
Takeover.
Takeover.
So I think that's another go to a map spot and then spawn someplace else, I believe.
Let's see.
Dennis being very sassy today. Goddamn right. It's because I woke up this morning and my stomach hated me for eating a milkshake, cheese curds, mozzarella sticks, and mac and cheese bites right before bed. Stupid stomach. Not knowing what's good for it. I've been eating healthy all week and I was like, I'm done. It's 11:30 at night. I don't feel like eating a salad.
Going to Pandora.
Learned a valuable lesson about salad yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If you think you're going to be clever and take I buy big containers of salad, and I made my own dressing. So I was like, you know what's? I'll skip a step. I'll just mix all the dressing together with the salad.
I can see that coming.
And then put it in a thing. Nope.
Nope. Oh, poor Dennis. That's nasty.
And then it was like eating wet paper towels.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
This spawn point can suck it. Wait, why can't I go to it? Oh, because I have to do it this way. Boo.
Yeah, that's gross. And yeah, that is a lot of cheese. Dairy.
It's a lot of dairy. That's right. Like I said, haven't been eating a lot of dairy, but I make my own turkey chili.
That's good stuff.
It was good stuff, yeah. That's my dinner typically. Breakfast is a smoothie that I make. It's like 500 calories almost, but it's a lot of healthy stuff. And then lunch is a Caesar salad with chicken. But it's homemade dressing, so it's not terrible for you.
Bullets and bombs. Now get out of here.
Oh, taking cars. All right.
Now, with the chili or other stuff I make, I can eat the same thing over and over every day and be fine with it. But salad is one of those things that, nope, I get tired of it real fast.
I like to eat salad at least once a week, maybe two or three times.
Well, lunch every day is a different matter.
Gigamite is here. Expect intense resistance. This is the fun.
But yeah, you should tune into. I put on 10 pounds just listening to that. Well, you only weigh like 30 pounds, so that's fair. Nicole.
This fight is a test. Show your true
So yeah, you should tune in for the watch party tomorrow night.
I will be watching.
Yeah.
We might be watching a movie called Shark House or House Shark.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah.
It's on Monday. Okay, so it's not Tuesdays, it's Monday night.
No.
Sorry.
Tuesdays we do the actual show. Mondays, Tristan, Phil, and I do a watch party where we watch movies and drink.
Do y'all ever do the Mario Kart anymore?
Not well. It's very hard because I don't have a Switch. You can't find them anywhere. So like, I don't have one. So we don't really do that. So we've been doing watch parties lately. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Min max intelligence. Nicole says you have no idea.
Not an AI. Secrets locked in squishy brain. Hack him with your guns.
Wow. I hit him one time.
Yeah.
I hit him 2 times and this thing killed him. All right,
nice
so apparently they buffed this thing. Hey, I got legendary.
I did not. That's okay though.
Wow. Absolutely murdered him.
Yeah, that took no time at all.
I've touched worse.
Smart gun exit. I don't know. I have more to kill. Oh, I can still loot stuff in this thing. All right, sweet. Now, if they made this a thing where you could just stay in the mech suit all the time, okay, that's cool. But like, you don't really get a benefit. It's just cool that you're in a mech suit.
Pop the brains right out of my Gigamind. Not satisfied with running underfoot, huh? I get it. My father once said I was 12th in line to run the company. So I made 11 quick little cuts to the family tree. Now, I'm next in line. Think about that.
Oh, wow.
Now you've put yourself in my way.
Quick little cuts.
Oh, wait. Turn
You left streaks on the floor when you did that.
Sweet.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, so the movie Phil was suggesting is called House Shark, and it's apparently a house that has a shark in it. And they have to hire a professional house shark remover. I'm like, what is this even? He's like, doesn't it sound great? I was like, yeah.
No.
I was like, there's a difference between bad movies and so bad they're good. And I don't know if that one counts. House Shark.
I'm about a third of the way through Parasite. I got to finish that out, but that's one you have to watch.
I haven't. My buddy let me borrow that movie, but I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's good.
Wait. Okay, fine.
I've heard it's really good.
And I will do anything to keep Malawan from taking that away. I swear on this company's future that I will help you find and open the vault.
Kelton asks, is that why the cooking show stops? You ate a lot of cheese and you're just cooking the same thing over and over again?
No, the cooking show stopped because I just don't have a ton of time, and it's pretty time intensive to set up the stream in that kitchen. Because like I gotta get the laptop set up, the mic set up, the camera set up, then like do all the prep and all that stuff for the show itself. And I work till 8 o'clock every night, so it's like,
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll start a stream at 10 o'clock and then stream myself cooking for like 2 or 3 hours. Like, nah.
Class mods. I've been holding the legendary class mod.
I mean, so probably in December when the my schedule switches back to like a normal freaking 9 to 5, it'll probably be more feasible for me to do that.
Gotcha.
Athenas? Perfect. Vault Hunter, come up to Sanctuary.
Okay.
Great work. You do that. Reese, out.
Okay, so you saw a corporation that was getting
I meant because of the salad, but close enough. I mean, yeah, it would be. I mean, I could do the salad dressing on the Twitch show in terms of like, here's how you make a healthy Caesar salad dressing.
Now, do you have roommates?
I have one roommate, and Shanda Panda's talking about moving in October.
Okay. I couldn't remember where you had settled the situation, and well, if it's just your kitchen, just get you a few little pieces of extra gear and just leave it up permanently.
I mean, it's up there, but like it can't like stay up. Like I can't leave all the cameras like set up and all that jazz. Like, it's trust me, it's just too like it's too ridiculous, all the wires and shit. Because we have like 3 cameras set up.
Warzone. Atlas is getting crushed. We'll help Reese when we can. Right now, we've got to get to Athenas. I've got a friend there. We should see what she knows. Claptrap, tight broadcast to Athenas.
Oh, the bullshit part with Maya. Yay.
And comms open!
Yeah, you were right. She is a whiny person.
Well, no, Maya, like, I like Maya. I hate the little girl that's with her.
That's who I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, and then they kill Maya, like, real fast after they introduce her, but they make you hang around with that stupid little kid for the whole thing.
Yeah, she comes to the ship, and you gotta do more stuff for her on the ship.
Yeah. Now her side mission's really funny, but that's because it's a side mission that just spends the entire time shitting on her.
It'd be helpful to have another siren on board. Besides you, Lilith, I was still counting you.
Oh, more ladies on Admiral Claptrap's love ship. Everyone's looking at Claptrap. Booyah!
You know, I forget to go down and check the iridium machine. My submachine gun.
Staring at it won't change the price, friend. Enjoy. No refund.
That's weird that you see scorch marks when I slide, because I don't see any.
Yeah, it only stayed for a minute.
Malawan again. These guys are relentless. Drop pods ready when you are, VH.
Whenever you're ready, you can go on to whatever.
I'm up at the front of the ship, so you're probably closer than I am.
Maybe.
Nope, never mind. Now I'm closer.
Hello, it's me.
This dinosaur.
Maurice is pleased to see you.
Right down. Maurice is
Bandit
pleased
cult
to
led
see
by
you.
a soul-sucking CERN. Intercorporate war on Promethea. We're in the crap, amigo.
We're in the crap, amigo. Yeah, so I mentioned in the review, like, the difference between Tiny Tina and whatever her fucking name is in this. It's like, yes, children characters can be annoying, but Tiny Tina's where they did it right.
Yeah.
She's funny, she's interesting,
yeah,
she's crazy, and she's also like gives you like an emotional edge as well.
Yeah.
Whereas the new chick is just annoying with nothing, like nothing interesting about her whatsoever.
I don't even find. I mean, Handsome Jack was the best. I mean, he's
He was
just
a great villain.
as so evil as he was. He was so entertaining, and you just don't want him to die. He was so good.
Well, that's kind of the other problem is that this game keeps relying on Handsome Jack, so he's in the game a lot. Like there's that one expansion that's all about Handsome Jack. There's a gun that's about Handsome Jack. There's like a bunch of other things about Handsome Jack. There's a lot of Handsome Jack in this game for a guy who's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
And I get it, because he was a really good villain. I'm like, all right. You know what this does, though? It really shows how bad your other villain is.
Yeah, the
Stop
twins.
reminding me how good the other one was.
There's some definitely some good things with the twins.
Some good, yeah, but they're not like
when they interact with each other, they're good. When they interact with us, it's not so much.
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
Fire in the hole, baby.
I'll be there soon. Just laying out some.
I mean, this game is definitely fun.
Oh, you know, it's very fun to play. I mean, I did end up going through it like many times. It was just, it didn't give me the same
the
fun reaction of replaying as the other one did.
Yeah, I want that.
I can
Holy
still
crap! Look what I just did to him.
Yeah.
You know, like the only moment so far like that has been where I cut the dude's head off with a shotgun. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, the amp shotgun for me in this game, like that does it. Like like being able to blow off limbs based on where you hit them. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes.
But there's not many guns that do that.
The vaulting is good too.
The what now?
The vaulting and sliding.
Oh yeah. That's good too. That was a good addition. Like no, the gameplay changes that they made to this from Borderlands 2, fantastic. It's just the story's not there.
I don't understand why I had to kill her off. It didn't have the effect that Roland had, you know?
No.
And the fact that Jack did Roland was the real punch. You know, it didn't even have none of the characters so far in any of the deaths that I've discovered, none of them have hit like even Bloodhawk or whatever his name was.
Yeah, it's kind of weird in that sense. I mean, even the main villains kill off the characters in this game, but you just don't like the villains because they're just annoying. And it's like, okay, well, I don't really believe they'd be able to do that.
I do like getting the Illyrium hammer and finally getting into an actual vault is really cool.
Yeah, the bosses in this the bosses in this game are pretty fun too.
Yeah,
some of them more than others.
I will say that I've enjoyed the mouthing. The mouthing off of the bosses has been fun.
The one thing though is you can tell that they realize which bosses were fun because then they just go back to that well too many times. Like this guy. This guy was a fun boss, but you fight him like 4 times, or like a boss like this 4 times. It's like, okay. Because you fight Trant, then you fight his brother, then you fight a skeletal version of Trant in the Halloween expansion. It's like, okay.
I haven't experienced it a whole lot, but the guns that when you throw them, they run around. I had one at one point. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'm with Bill. I think you're with me too. The gun where you can throw the puck out and target the enemy, and then just run around and shoot, and the bullets go to them. The smart bullets.
Oh, the tracers. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. There's not too many of those guns that are like even halfway decent. Like a lot of times they'll nerf the damage just because it's super broken. Like the one I gave you is probably one of the better ones.
Get that attractive bastard right there.
All right, we're switching.
And I will say his decoy works really well.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I can bounce back and forth between them, that I actually learned from Bill. I didn't know I could bounce back and forth between them. I didn't pay that much attention.
The well, with flak, like you can go invisible. The problem I had was enemies were still chasing me while I was invisible, or they were still shooting at me while I was invisible. And it's like, well, how are they doing that if I'm really invisible?
Yeah.
I'm like, they shouldn't know where I am. Isn't that kind of the point?
What's going on?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Finding trouble?
Hey, girl. Hi.
Oh, he's right.
Oh, so what you missed out on last night is I was hanging out with you, and basically I watched him play, and I stream it out and help him with puzzles and whatnot. We played Leisure Suit Larry 6.
Oh.
And that will leave
a game on Twitch.
Yeah, it was listed as an official category.
Isn't it like sexual?
It's very, and it even shows boobies, but it's very, very stupid pixelated.
But you're allowed to play it.
Yeah.
But you can't play genital jousting.
I don't know about genital jousting all that much.
You play as penises.
That's probably a little bit different.
It's like maybe just a little monsters that just slough around.
No, I get it. So yeah, this is not that, and it's 93. So like I said, the graphics are quite shite.
Sure.
I mean, you know, you're looking at a naked lady when you look at a naked lady, but it's not like.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought.
But yeah, it was very
no nudity whatsoever, sort of thing.
It's listed. That's all I know.
Huh.
Maybe the algorithms haven't caught it. Who knows? But yeah, it's very. One, it's very dated, so it's very slow and bad that way. Then the content is very cringy bad as well. So I kept picking. I was like, "Do you relate to this? Is this how you date?" It's like, well, I'm not that suave.
I wonder if Twitch allows the game House Party, because that's like a super sexual game where you're at a house party and the whole point is to try and like just get laid, and it's like fairly graphic. But I feel like I've seen people playing it on Twitch.
A lot worse, like seriously.
Because we were trying to figure out with watch parties if we're allowed to watch movies that have boobies in them.
Because of the Twitch rules.
Yeah, we're not sure. So we're just like, all right, if there's any scene with boobies.
Apparently, I don't have the Delirium fist yet.
Do it now?
The Delirium fist?
You don't have it yet, so.
Apparently not.
It's cool. I'll pop it. Pop. Well, these fucking bugs. Hate these things. Ratches.
Carol Baskin.
By the way, I heard that apparently if you mail Joe Exotic anything in prison, he will sign it for you. So like people are sending him like homemade baseball cards where Joe Exotic was a player. He signed it. It's just like, I've never played baseball a day in my life. Love you.
I would not be surprised.
Joe Exotic.
I mean, that sounds like him.
Yeah.
From watching the show.
Yeah. Oh, legendary for me.
Greenies for me.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
And all the legendaries you have are way over my head anyway.
Yeah, there are a few levels past you. Explosions! Nice, his head exploded. Whoa! Oh, because there's a badass. No wonder. Ow. Do you want to do the side boss slash side mission over here? Okay. Let's do the side mission. Oh, you can just shoot him from here. Okay.
Schubert Cabrach?
Yeah. The Chupacabra. Normally it doesn't spawn until you get up there, so that's weird that you can see it from down here because it makes it a lot easier to kill him.
Legendary? No,
oh,
it's just legendary hunt.
I got one.
Well, I said I don't see one on my screen. No, I didn't get one. It just popped up saying legendary hunt. And a whole lot of health just went into the ground for some reason.
Chupa's organ. It's not a good one.
I got purple.
It's poop. Poop. It's a big old pile of poopy.
Oh, I got an email. Let me check my email.
You must come quickly. The holy
Chupacabrat's mail. He sent me a pistol. It looks like it's a blue pistol. Yay. Oh, I remember the Holy Spirits.
This has a ratch in it.
So I must beg your assistance with these ferocious rats. You must eradicate them.
That's sad. But I can remember exactly what things have ratches.
Inside quickly before the rats completely infest this holy place.
This holy place. He's as good as his French accent as I am.
As much as I complain about the guns, because it just does not hit like Borderlands 2 for me. But I always hated pistols in all the other Borderlands. I actually have enjoyed the pistols in this one. That's
weird because the most OP gun in the entire game is a pistol in Borderlands 2.
Oh yeah, but I never got that. The endless. You're talking about the endless ammo.
No, that's not the most OP. They nerfed that into the dirt. There's one where it shoots exploding bullets, but it shoots like 10 of them.
Okay, yeah.
It's really, really good. And if you get it with the Gunzerker, you just murder everything.
Nice. See, I never knew about farming and looting and replaying on the... I knew about the extra Vault Hunter things, but I'm not a guy who plays through the story again, typically.
Sure.
So I was like, I don't know. And then as I knew this game was coming out and I started watching Twitch streamers, I was like, oh, I never should have stopped playing that game. I should have kept farming for these amazing guns that let you go around and burn the world down.
Yep. I still haven't even played all the DLC in the second game. Like the one that you and Phil were playing? I never played. I played a little bit of it, but didn't play it all.
I never finished Tina's Dungeon Keep or whatever it is. I need to do that.
It's really, it's really gut-wrenching at the end.
I need to finish it.
It's so
and then
bad.
Phil and I were doing a pirate one or something. I'd never played that one.
Yeah, I never finished that one either, but I know which one it is.
I never
started it. Yeah. I did do the Mr. Torque's thing. His expansion. Slaughterdome or something. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah.
No, it was Badass Creator of Bad Attitude.
Yeah, I didn't play that one. There's
I
a lot
love
of
everything with Mr. Torque.
So here's
this game doesn't have enough Mr. Torque in it.
You know, yeah, I know. I don't know why. I can't remember in the story if we were told, but why Zed's not here.
They don't give a reason. He's just not.
Maybe he just didn't leave Pandora. Like everybody else.
But we were on Pandora in this game numerous times.
That's right. You're right.
No Zed. Yeah, there's a bunch of characters that aren't in this game, and I do not understand why. Like characters people liked. I'm like, okay.
Hell, even characters people hate, like Vaughn. And I love to hate Vaughn. I mean, he's that character.
Oh, Vaughn's in this game a lot.
Yeah, I know. And he's just as horrible, which is great. I mean, it's just the way they did the character and just carried on. It's like, nope, we know it's shit. That's part of the joke. We're going to keep it running. It's like, I can appreciate you leaning into it.
Some more.
What happens to that clapper?
All right. Ow, goddamn rat swarm.
When we monks take the oath of non-violence, we must relinquish all our worldly weapons. They are stored nearby, and I
Place intoxicated rat slivers. Have you gotten those yet?
Yep, I got them.
Oh shit!
I've been knifing drunk ratchets.
Apparently, we're supposed to place it before I put the thing in here.
No, it's not in here yet.
Oh,
it's in this room. Yeah. And here's the barrel.
Okay, it's still. I'm always afraid to hit the thing.
Yeah,
because
then
if
you won't
miss
get
out,
the side quest.
right?
Yep. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, you have to place it before you talk to him, basically.
I admit I am conflicted by my part in your unhinged pursuit of violence. Yet, perhaps
in your
such
unhinged pursuit of
themselves
violence.
The will of the stars. You have given me much to ponder.
Feeling cute, might eat pizza later.
Truly, this is the happiest of our.
I thought you read that on the chat. Like, who said that? Oh, you said that.
The pickled rat livers I asked for.
The pickled rat livers.
I've been really hankering for some barbecue at this one place, but it's a 30-minute drive and I'm lazy.
I get that.
But it's ridiculous. You would love this place, Charles. They have barbecue egg rolls, or they have pulled pork egg rolls. So good.
That I like a good pulled pork egg roll.
Two purples in here for me. I don't know about you.
I'm gonna look in a second. I'm looking at my powers real quick.
No, sure. Your character's the one that I never played, so I know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I've heard Frost version is really strong, but we're a Frost build, but I don't know.
I'm definitely, just because it's a natural build, I'm definitely been working on a Frost build.
Nicole says, fuck you, now I want pizza. Well, I always want pizza, so. But I have a free Domino's pizza.
I level up again? Jesus. I mean, I'm not complaining. I guess technically I was complaining, but.
So while you deal with that, some of these perks.
Okay, here it's the Digiclone that does it. The Digiclone throws a copy of Zane's current grenade mod when it's first activated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if it's killed, it drops a free grenade. All right.
Yeah.
I'll pick that.
So, so like, for instance, some of the perks: overkill, excess damage from a kill is added to your next shot. So if you hit somebody for like 1,000,000 damage and it only took 1 to kill them, you deal 999,000 to the next one. Increases gun damage by 2% for 1 second every time you shoot a gun. So if you just fire like mad at a boss, your damage just constantly ranks up. They have really good healing ones too, where it's like, if you get out of like fight for your life, you come back with full health and shields.
Nice.
Like,
do you remember the shocking AAA pistol?
Yes, I have one.
I have one too. Is it any good? Because it's a little bit less power than I have the Dastardly Maggie I've been using. It's
so
a lot
it shoots.
Less power.
If I remember right, it shoots in like an upside down V, and it does do a lot of electricity damage.
I'm gonna check it because it says, "Holy God, they're lithium" or something like that.
Yeah. Now I remember using that pistol for quite a while.
Oh yeah,
electricity damage is good against these guys because they all have shields.
And it's an auto fire. It's a burst fire. I could change it, but it doesn't change. It goes burst fire, burst fire. You must want burst fire.
Yeah, some of them don't make any sense to me because it's like, why give me the alternate fire option? But there's no difference between the fire options.
Later.
Ava, you're the worst.
All right, I got it one more time though. Lunchish.
The worst.
Yeah.
Hey, looting corpses.
But wait, you're a vault hunter like Maya used to be? Go on adventures, save the universe, kill bad guys?
Yeah, I get to kill bad guys pretty much all the time. It's great.
Yes! That's so freaking cool.
Some mushroom and pineapple pizza there, Nicole. I know. I would not eat those two together. I like mushrooms on my pizza. I can like pineapple on my pizza, but not together.
I don't like either of those on my pizza.
Dude, I used to get was single. I used to get
graveyard or what?
mushroom, bacon, and jalapeno pizza from Papa John's.
Papa John's. It's like cardboard.
It's not like
expensive cardboard.
I think more like cardboard is Domino's. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't noticed that one with Domino's so much.
You know, and honestly, it could be a difference between the areas
Locations.
that are and how
Could
the
be.
water. I mean, water changes stuff so much.
Dude, I don't
I'm
know.
not saying Papa John's is great or anything. It's just
Sure,
fast
sure,
food
sure.
pizza.
Yeah. Well, so like when I was growing up, Pizza Hut was the shit. Like it was so
Yeah.
good, and now it's like it's not good
It's
at
all
all. Now,
bread.
I'm wondering if that's because back then people didn't deliver so much. It was all like you ate in the actual Pizza Hut. Like nobody does
Yes.
that now. So they just are constantly trying to cut costs because they don't want to. Because prices keep or like cost of goods keeps going up, but like they don't want to increase pizza costs that much. But it's a problem.
I like the thin crust Pizza Hut pizza. That's the only pizza I eat at Pizza Hut.
We used to get stuffed crust all the time, and I'm shocked that that's like the only pizza chain that has a stuffed crust. But like, you think that'd been a thing?
Kilted pie guy's like, pineapple. I can't even do it. Pineapple is fine, but mushrooms make me balk. And he says, I try to do a horrible Scottish accent. Pizza Hut was a shite, but now it's shite. I can't do it. What the fuck voice was that, Dennis?
What voice?
Shite. That was my Scottish voice. It's shite. I don't know, man.
That's not
horrible.
Scottish.
I know, it's horrible.
That's
It's
just
horrible.
like a deep Southern voice.
Shite. Shite.
No, if you want to do a Scottish voice, you used to do Scotty from Star Trek. She couldn't have taken the motor cotton.
There you go.
It's shite. It's not.
See,
a good
I'm
voice.
okay with. I can do voices and accents if I can hear it.
Sure.
But once I get away from hearing it, I get away
Well,
from being
the
able to do
botched
it.
way of doing it is you just fake it and like pretend that that's how it sounds, and we call it frushing.
Russian.
Oh, monks are so
Kills your pipe guy.
Yeah, don't
says-
do that. Dun, 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 dun.
Riccini.
Did you throw electric grenades that stuck to the roof?
What? No.
That was gonna.
Was-
That was gonna. Cool.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Dying to get inside that anchor hold ever since I got here.
I want to get inside that anchor hold so bad, baby.
I can do voices. Yes, I can, Nicole.
Sit down.
Aw, hell yeah! That iridium!
Maya's another character that's really, or not Maya, Amara. She's a super strong character too.
Oh, apparently I have the unicorn grenade
The
on.
unicorn grenades.
I don't know where I got that from. I'm keeping it.
I was like, what is that? Now I
Yeah.
wish that leveled up with you.
I wish anything leveled up with you. Nothing does.
know.
And that was the most bullshit thing that ever happened. They had promised legendary weapons were going to level with you. It was in the fucking text of the gun, and it does not. And that was in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they ever fixed the text or not. I was like, no, why would I grab something at level 3 legendary when I'm going to be level 30 and it's the most pointless, worthless piece of trash?
Yeah. Or if there was even something you could pay in-game currency to like
Yes,
level
buy
up
the
or
levels
something.
as you level up. Yeah.
Like, that'd be cool.
For some divine judgment from me. Trot!
Maya wants to have all the fun fighting off Malawan, but screw that! That
Screw that!
Kick his dick off myself!
I'm gonna kick his dick off myself.
All right,
I can do
Shaggy.
voices. No, you can't.
Can you though? Yeah.
Yeah,
I did Brian Dunaway perfect when he was around.
I do a great German voice. It's like the best voice that I do.
Oh.
Those are
now those are
civilians.
accents, not voices.
I mean, it's a voice of a German pervert that I do.
See you later, Vault Hunter.
Huh. Ava really took a shine to you. Might want to check.
Too bad I hate her. Wish she would die.
Oh, Hugh hates it. I can do Hugh's voice. It's better when he's around. I hear him more. But I could totally do his New England. And I start to do it, and Aaron will start laughing. He gets so mad. I mean, it's funny. He'll laugh. But it's one of those, God damn it, you motherfucker. Laughs, you know?
Yeah. Like that. I'm going to stab you.
Yeah.
I'll pretend to laugh so I don't look like an asshole. Kablamo! Don't fucking run up there.
It's my shopping bot. I just send my robot out. He kills everybody.
All right, Ava. Where is it?
Not here or anywhere.
Oh, there's a
because
claptrap
I
thing
don't know
up
what
here.
you're talking about, so I couldn't know where it is.
If you don't already have it.
I probably don't. If you grab it, then
I can't grab it.
Oh.
It says I already have it.
I might already have it, but let's see.
Is it gray on your map?
It's green.
Oh, then you don't have it.
All right.
Did you sneak into my room?
Attention, rebel monks and
Yes, going.
This is Captain Tron again. Losing my freaking patience, so I'll say this as politely as I can. Please consider surrendering while we trample your treasured heritage, just because we're better than you.
Oh, so Tron's American. Huh.
That wasn't so hard now, was
I had no idea.
Not looking like asshole is an option? Not for you, Kilton.
Ow. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a corner. Alright, I need to go up. Oh, that's gonna go boom.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I love about this game.
There's a radio tower around here somewhere, I believe.
Because it's okay. I'm too awesome.
Through clan games. Unless that game is kill the monks. That'd be awesome.
All the electricity. You think I was Lin-Manuel with all the electricity up and around. And I guarantee almost nobody's going to get that reference, but that's all right.
I didn't hear what you said.
That you think I'm Lin-Manuel Miranda with all the electricity I'm throwing around.
I don't know that reference.
You got to start on Electric Company, the newer version of the Electric Company. Honestly, he was one of the best parts about that show. You ever seen the Good Place?
Yes.
So Chidi also got started on Electric Company with Lin-Manuel.
Chidi's really, really hot. Chidi's the Indian chick, right?
No, Chidi's the black guy.
Oh.
But I'm glad you think he's really, really hot. Yes.
He is. I stand by what I said. Super hot. Yeah, whatever her name is.
Why are you way back towards the beginning?
I'm looking for the radio tower for you.
Oh, okay.
I could hear it. So I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Oh, you bitch. You bitch.
He did, yeah, but nobody knows about the heights, Nicole, except like you. The rest of the world discovered him on Electric Company.
I don't know Electric Company. Lin Manuel?
Mm-hmm.
I know him from House.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Hamilton dude.
Yeah, he was on House.
Like what, 1 or 2 episodes or something? I don't remember him on House.
He was a character on House. It was when House went to the mental asylum.
I don't remember that season very well. I do remember it.
He was like the little annoying character that would rap constantly, and House would make fun of him.
That sounds like him.
Yep. And then everyone was like, "Oh my God, Hamilton's so amazing!" and all this stuff.
Nicole, no.
And
not
then,
back then, anyway.
All right, I'm coming back.
This up and I'll upgrade you to a shot off me.
Hey.
Did you get credit for that?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, you bitch. Oh, I just bounce off of it. Okay. So do you have that claptrap?
Yes, I got the claptrap.
Oh, you already got it. All right. Good. Why is she screaming about douches? Ah, douche. Oh, it's
we get it down here, yeah.
So apparently some of the bigger streamers have started playing this again. Like Summit and Josh OG apparently have been playing this a fair amount lately.
Okay.
Because Summit's really tired of multiplayer games. And I'm like, okay, well, cool.
Friday will be as a family watching Hamilton. Because Crosby had tickets to Hamilton and it got canceled.
I know. I still haven't seen Book of Mormon.
I haven't either. Apparently I need to watch that.
If you can hit a crit. Say, don't throw it at me while I'm in there. Bastard man.
Well, how many somebody is on me?
Stupid laser guy.
Right.
This is like a really bad place to be, by the way. Down on the bottom.
Austria? Oh.
Well, yes, that too. Well, to be fair, probably most countries are better than where we are right now.
Yeah, man.
Everything's crazy.
I've been down apparently. I got this.
You good?
I don't know yet. Apparently not.
You can shoot the ice ball on res, by the way.
What ice ball?
There's a one goes around the stairs. I got you.
It's all black and white.
Oh, you died? Damn it! I thought I got you. You must have like released right before.
Yeah. Right before you touched it? Yeah.
He did.
Hyperion wishes to remind you.
No, I still kind of am considering looking at what it takes to move to Canada and become a citizen. Yeah, no legendaries.
It's pretty expensive to live in Canada, apparently. Like a house here is like your house would be like 2 or 3 times the amount of money for the same space in Canada, apparently. So somebody was saying. If you're in like one of the nicer places. Tront died, and we got nothing for our trouble.
Yeah. I'm off. I could be tempted.
I'm fairly sure I coaxed Phil into doing a watch party on July 4th if anyone else wants to join. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to be doing anything. They don't have a Dorito president, so that's worth it. Well, hopefully he won't be here in a few months. But you never know.
Yeah, you do know. He's going to be here in a few months.
He's going to be. I know. But he literally just keeps shooting himself in the foot, so it's like...
No, he did that all through the fucking first run, and nobody gave a shit.
I know. Yeah, but like he doesn't have all the kitschy little t-shirts like he did before with like Hillary. Like at his rallies, he's still selling Hillary shirts. It's like, dude, no one cares.
Well, they have all the leftovers. They gotta get rid of them somehow, right?
Yeah. but they don't have anything for Biden. So like he just doesn't talk about him apparently.
And I mean, that's the thing is like run somebody who can actually be viable against Trump. Biden's a goddamn moron.
Yeah, he is too.
I mean, he does the weirdest fucking old man shit.
Yeah.
Now, I grant you, he's not, tweeting, grab him by the pussy or whatever.
Sure.
But he sniffs people. He bites fingers. He stands creepily close.
Yeah.
He says weird shit. It's like, that's your best?
Yeah.
That's your best. Okay.
No, that's not our best. That's just who the establishment wanted.
Which is dumb.
Well, so Travis Jones is a hard Trumper, like, which makes no
I'm
sense
not surprised.
to me. I mean, it doesn't make any sense though, because socially, he's like way left on social issues.
This relic's been here since
but he's like, he hates libtards, as he calls them. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because all your Republican guys hate all the things that you like. So it's like, what? He calls me a libtard, and I'm like, dude.
I should tell you.
I hate both sides equally. I'm called an independent. I vote for whoever makes sense.
That's why I don't even vote anymore. Nobody fucking makes sense.
Yeah. I was like,
but you have to vote. What? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna, but right now everything's just too crazy. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do it.
But yeah, I'd be more of a libertarian than anything.
Well, libertarians have some some weird hang-ups. Like I watched this one channel, Majority Report, and he has libertarians call in, and they always are arguing for some like weird post-apocalyptic sort of scenario where whoever has the most money is and there's no law or something, and if you want to protect yourself, you just have to pay other people.
There's
to protect
always
you.
fringe everything. There's fringe.
Yeah.
Everything.
He's like, well, then I could just have more money than you and pay them more to kill you, and then I take all your money. He's like, that's a dumb system. I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't make a ton of sense.
Hello, semi-adult humans. I am
Claptrap! Holy crap, I've heard so much about you!
I've heard so much about you.
When you took on the Bullymongs and Captain Flint and the
Bucketheads.
stairs? I make Maya tell me about it all the time.
And the stairs?
He sends me like the dumbest stuff sometimes, and I'm like, dude, why do you believe this? Like, there was this week, there was a thing going around where somebody took a picture of an AOC tweet from May 20th, 2020.
About keep the businesses closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you think it's a little weird that nobody reported on that back in May? Like Fox News, Breitbart. They love to talk about that. You don't think that's a little weird? And then a bunch of people came out and they're like, nope, that's a doctored image. And I'm like, fucking duh, it is. I was like, those companies can't do that because then they'll get sued. No, here's a Borderlands science. Oh, okay.
Yep. Pretty cool.
So yeah, we just go back and forth. I'm like, dude, I don't even know why we have a discussion, because it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm not gonna believe your crazy crap, and you think I'm crazy, so whatever. I'm like, when did we get to the point where we started believing politicians? Remember the good old days where we automatically assumed they were lying?
Depends on who you talk to. Some people think that their side doesn't lie.
Yeah.
I can't talk to those people about politics anyway.
I know.
Fragment has been a secret for generations. How did they find out about it now? I'm not sure, but the Calypsos seem to know more about
All right,
the
let's go
vault than
talk to
any of us.
Dum Dum and
They
get
knew
her
about the vault map.
side
They
quest.
told Malawan to invade Athenas. They say they're after something. Wow, nice mustache. You must be
Investigate
part of their
Maurice
plan.
rumors.
We have
I
to
just
get
picked up
there
a Claw and
first.
Order thing.
Oh, that's Maurice's up here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
anyone
okay.
It's
calls
a
it
it was a side quest that was there.
Please don't kill me.
It's probably some holiday themed thing or something. Where's his dumb twunt? There she is.
You say twunt?
Twunt, yeah.
I like it.
I know. I really like that word.
I left some stuff back on Athenas.
Oh
I was
yeah.
so excited to get out of
Let's
the
go to
monastery that I
Athenas,
forgot
because
to
it's
have some
the one
really
thing that's good
important
about her.
stuff. You gotta get it back for me.
I hope Reese knows what he's doing. Lilith says he's one of us, but can't trust a man with a mustache. That's just science.
Maurice.
Oh, God damn it.
So, the tattoo.
But yeah, government stopped being for the people a very, very long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, no. Not much to say.
If truly ever. I watched the Netflix show Hollywood, which is a very fictionalized depiction of Hollywood in the 1940s.
Sure.
And the issues that people had. But then I watched Trumbo. That's actually a really good documentary. Not documentary, because it's not a documentary. It's a fictionalized telling of his story. Trumbo was apparently he wrote everything that was good that came out of Hollywood that was during his time. But he was openly communist. This is back before JFK was killed or whatever. Maybe around that time. But there was actually a legit legal communist party in America. And just like libertarian is now.
It was like a witch hunt for a while.
But it became a huge witch hunt. Yeah, watch that documentary. It's great. But watching that, I'm like, no, see, government doesn't work. It fucks over everybody. It fucks over white people. It fucks over black people.
Yeah.
There's no time in America that's actually been great. Not if you truly look at history. We're based on, this is something I've said to a few people that haven't said too much around, but we're a fuck you society. Yeah. That's how we started. Oh, we don't want to pay taxes to England? Fuck you. That
kind of.
Yeah. Oh, Indians are here. People are native to this land. Not even Indians. They're really the different tribes, right? They're not even Native American bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, let's just kill them and take their land. Let's do that.
Well, that was one of the things, like when they're tearing down statues, which I'm fucking fine with. Like, as long as it makes sense.
Only if you're going to teach history, and they won't. They're not teaching history in school.
Yeah. But like in New York, apparently a bunch of Italians were not letting people tear down Christopher Columbus' statue. And the person was like, Christopher Columbus was a great man. I was like, have you ever read a book?
Yeah.
That guy was a goddamn monster.
Yeah.
A literal monster.
But if you really even look at history, even the quoting fingers good people in history did horrible things.
Oh, yeah, most of the time. That's how they got to write history.
Yeah.
History's written by the victor, right? Isn't that the...
But I think the biggest thing we should learn from history is, yeah, there is evil in the world, no doubt, right? But even the evil people do good, and the things that you do don't make you good or evil. Because a lot of the people who did bad things were doing it for good, they thought they were here. Like Handsome Jack, you made a great point. Handsome Jack thinks he's the hero of his story.
Yeah.
And that's what maybe that's one of the best things that I love about Borderlands is that look as that we all think we're the hero of our own story.
Yeah.
And the real good in us, like say Mother Teresa, I'm sure she's done some bad shit in her life. I'm sure she is not a saint because she is a human being. However, she did a fuck ton more good in her life and attempted to always do good. Over the bad. Dalai Lama, same way,
Yeah, their ledgers are a little more weighted one way or another.
Right. I actually enjoyed, and I know it's fictionalized, so take it for what you will, and Nicole, don't get triggered. But have you watched Preacher?
Yeah, I love Preacher.
I loved their take on Hitler and how they told the story.
Great.
Yeah, well, I mean, the story. Now, we don't... Sure. But it was like one of those deals where you can see serial killers now. If you really get back into their history, you see where this bad thing happened and that bad thing happened. And but they're still responsible for their choices. But it was an interesting take.
Sure.
And they never said he was a good guy. And they never blamed his past on it. I was like, all right, that's interesting.
In Preacher, Hitler was like a fun to watch bad guy.
Yes, but he was always a bad guy.
But he was always a bad guy.
And he knew it too.
Like they tried to paint him as a good guy for a little while, and everyone was
But that's him playing again. That was him playing the character in us, the audience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the end of it, like, no, I'm a bad guy. I did all those things. I meant to.
And then Jesus killed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you watch this the whole?
I haven't finished the third. No, I haven't finished the third season.
Sorry.
I think it is.
My bad.
No, that's fine.
So
I'll probably forget, to be honest, by the time I remember to get back to it.
Whew. Oh, you're down too. Shit.
Yeah. I had a badass on me.
Yep, me too. I'm down.
Yeah.
If I can get over here. Oh, there's no fucking way I'm gonna kill him. But maybe him.
But people, instead
no
of,
way.
why we, okay, I'm not saying forget history, because I said specifically teach history.
Damn it.
And when, and hear me out here, when I am against Black History Month, because it's a month, and that is not enough to teach actual Black history.
Sure.
Why is it not being taught as history?
And they don't really teach Black history. They only really talk about, like, Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
Harry
honestly, just
Tubman.
slavery. And
Yeah.
that, yes, we need to know slavery's bad. We need to know slavery was a thing. We need to all agree not to do it again. But, man, the first heart transplant was a black man, like a doctor, a black doctor. Fucking George Washington Carver, 100-something things to do with a peanut. Just revolutionized food in America.
Yeah.
Come on. Why are we focusing on one damn thing the whole fucking month? I get so mad about that when my kids are.
Sit still.
So I actually make them write. So when they have to write papers, and it's like yet another slave thing. Like, nope, you're not doing that. What you will do is this amazing black person in history, and this amazing black person in history.
Yeah.
And let the teachers argue with me about that.
Well, there was, I forget who it was on Joe Rogan. It was an African-American gentleman, and he was saying that they need to do away with Black History Month for that very reason. Like they don't really ever talk about anybody else. It's just like the same ones. And you talk about the same ones every single year. It's like, well, no, there were lots of other people to talk about.
And I mean, we should always be talking about Martin Luther King when we study that time period.
Yeah.
Not Black History Month.
You don't need to just talk about him 1 month of the year. You can talk about him all the time.
Exactly. That was the best history class I ever had, is when I went actually to a fundamentalist Christian school. So that, and it surprises me that this was the case, but that's when I first started learning true world history and not the stuff I've been taught coming up and through everything.
That is very surprising.
Right. Because it's a fundamental, but this dude believed in real history, and it was, I remembered a lot from that class. I like Kill the Pipe Guy's like, wait, hold up, slavery was actually a thing. He's like, joke, don't ban me.
Yeah, so like Nicole brings up Juneteenth. I did not know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
The Tulsa thing, I didn't know that was a thing until I watched Watchmen, like the TV show.
Are you talking about Bloody Sunday?
Where they dropped the bombs in Black Wall Street or whatever?
That might not be Bloody Sunday. I'm thinking the bridge one.
No,
but yeah, no, the toll. Yeah. I know when you said black stop market, I was like, oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, they call it Black Wall Street or something.
Wall Street,
like
yeah,
that.
whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, like that stuff. No, never heard about it in all the school I went to. Like, went to college, high school, grade school, all that stuff. Nope, never talked about it. Not ever.
Yeah.
Didn't hear about it until I was 34, and that shit was a long time ago. Like, that's fucking weird. We don't hear about that.
Okay, there's a Bloody Sunday that is Irish, and that's where the song comes from.
Okay.
People have appropriated it a little bit differently in black culture because there's a bridge in Alabama that I can't remember if Martin Luther King Jr. was there or who it was. I need to study up more on it, honestly. I do know the basics. They met him with guns. They met in the buses with police and guns and dogs. And it was a very bad day.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's referred to in the South because everything's local, right? We all have things that mean the same thing. Like you have a Bloody Sunday. Our Bloody Sunday is that when they were on the bridge and going to a march, going to protest, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why we need to teach real history if we're ever going to change.
No. See, all the history books like we get as kids are like, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue and he had Thanksgiving with Indians and blah, 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 blah.
No,
it's
he
like
fucking didn't have Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Nobody had Thanksgiving. It was not a thing until the goddamn 40s or 50s.
Yeah, it's like everything gets whitewashed and it's like, nope, everything was good. Don't worry about it. Don't think about all the bad things.
I even asked my parents about Thanksgiving when I first learned about it. I was like, how? If it was so cool, how'd they know to get turkey? How did well, the Indians brought stuff. I'm like, I'm looking at this painted picture. I am somehow not making my way up to where I need to be. I'm looking at the artist depiction of Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, that's like shit we eat. You can't make mac and cheese as a pilgrim. The fuck?
Wow, they had honey baked ham back then? Wow.
You know?
Cranberry sauce.
And the thing is, they didn't. They didn't have Thanksgiving. That old white bitch made that shit up.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and got it done.
Yeah, I don't get any of that shit, but
I mean, I know all holidays are made up.
Sure,
to remember something or do
it's
all
whatever.
Commercialized. Well, it's commercialized now. It might not have necessarily started off that way.
Maybe
but,
not exactly when it started, but yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Like, this mission is one of my favorite missions in the entire game. For the sole reason that it just spends its time shitting on that little girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's, and that thing, I'm going to contradict myself right here in this statement. We need to focus on now so we can move forward. But we also, nobody wants to ever learn history. They just want to talk about now. And you do have to have both. It's like, wait. No, we did fill in the blank that before. It didn't work. That's how it turned out.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I'll be honest. I refuse to discuss politics. I have my opinion and that's it. I'm done.
Sure.
But that thing though, even the best intentioned people in the world who could really be the best will get in there and they'll be forced to play the game because they're a freshman senator or whatever.
Yep.
And so they have to play the game and then they get dirty playing it.
Yep.
Or then they believe this is the way it's going to go.
Yep.
You know, either way. And then they have to solidify their power because the argument always is, if I'm not in office, how can I do more good?
That's
now
true.
you focus on solidifying your, God, you know, it's like,
yeah.
And honestly, don't even know. It is. It's always been. Is there any better system? Probably not. But here's the problem with systems. Systems are not people. Systems need to be reevaluated and changed constantly.
Yeah. I wonder if, well, I mean, if you put term limits on things, I wonder if that would make things even slightly better. Because then you couldn't have the same people in power for, forever.
Well, yeah. No, here's a question for you.
I'm just gonna skip to the end.
I found private means something. But it's
See, I told you there were really important notes in there.
the question is Trump really the worst thing? Or is it all the people who refuse to listen and make actual educated decisions the worst thing?
A mix. Trump is the thing because of the second thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's been my argument from day one. As soon as I saw him announce officially that he was going to run, I went, that's the president we're going to get because it's the president we deserve. We are a reality TV fucking nation right now.
Yeah.
At the time that he ran.
Sure.
And it's the president we deserve to get because we don't deserve any better because we're a nation full of people who want to watch drama and just talk about it.
And the news isn't the news anymore because it's been bought out, and like all mainstream news is like trying to push a particular message. So it's like
on both sides, absolutely.
Oh yeah. That's why I say mainstream news.
Yeah,
it's all that way.
And Nick Cole says if he didn't have his cult, he'd be some crazy. He wouldn't. But yeah, maybe. I don't know about the crazy part, but maybe because honestly, I didn't pay that much. But if you follow his history, he was a joke in the '80s.
Yeah.
Like that was the go-to thing to talk about because he was crazy good at business. He went bankrupt and then built himself back up. And no, he's a nasty piece of work. He really is. But we're not going to get better because we don't want to do better. And I think that'd be true for any country and anywhere. You have Brexit. You had Scotland trying to pull away from England. And with voting, people went yes or no. Or they voted in the people who said yes. There's a legendary in the middle of that fucking fire pit.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Trevinator. Wait.
What
is
I get?
Trevinator the good one?
I've
think
got
Trevinator's the good one
Abundant Expert Trevinator, and it's actually less than the shotgun I'm carrying right now. It's a legendary.
I think this is a gun that was based off of a person.
Oh shit! It's a machine gun shotgun.
Yeah, it's good from what I remember. I think this is the gun that was based off that guy that died. I can't remember.
Like the Make-A-Wish kid or whatever it was.
Something. Why can't I put it on?
And you're not wrong, Nicole.
Yeah, this is a good gun.
Kick ass. The cache isn't too far away.
But I remember, man, I watched Bloom County. I read the comic strip Bloom County in the papers forever. And that was a thing. And Bill the Cat ran for president and won president. And that was like a really, really crazy thing, right, in the comics. And then he unzipped the suit. It was Trump in a cat suit. And Trump took president in like 1988 or 94 or whenever it was.
Yeah.
92 that they were drawing that strip. And I mean, he literally obviously didn't. It was decades later, but
sure.
And Nicole's right. He might have his beliefs, but he wouldn't have any power to do anything with it. Yeah, no, I mean, he's a billionaire, and you gotta be, and that's here. You know what? I think it kind of goes back to World War II, dude. And the finish of that, when we made the NATO, and we being the world, we made the NATO and the World Bank and all this other stuff. As society became polite, it's like that's not what history has shown us. It's the conquered and the conquerors.
Yeah. That's
what history shows us over and over again. And slaves were always a thing. I mean, that's why I argued with Phil the other day. Is that we've been dealing with this for 200 years. So no, we've been dealing with this since the start of time. You conquer people, you make those people your slave. And you conquer them because they're not you. Fill in the not you blank, you know?
Yeah, it's fucked.
That's my take on it. It's fucked. No, that's perfectly way to say it. It is fucked. I have friends in England who were so pissed off that Brexit was becoming a thing.
Yeah.
I still don't even know the progress on it, to be honest with you.
Well, they can't ever get a fucking vote because nobody wants it. So it just kind of keeps sitting in La La Land. Because they have their version of Trump, but he's at least slightly better than our version. That's not saying much. That's like being the tallest.
Kilton said there is no progress. I mean, I do. I believe nations should be different. Now, when I say this word, I understand what you immediately think of, so stop thinking of that. But I'm talking about Civil War bullshit. I'm talking about, separation of states. I was going to say segregation, but separation of states. You know, people forget within the last decade, California tried to secede from the Union. Texas tried to secede from the Union, and it didn't go anywhere. And I'm like, let them. And everybody at the time was like, what the hell? Oh my God, let them. If they vote as a state, fucking separate me their own little Texas country. Who gives a shit?
Well, California is what, the 4th biggest economy in the world by itself or something?
Then we better treat them nicer because they won't want to leave, you know? That's that's been my thing all along is let people be. That's I guess where I'm the true. Sorry, I didn't realize I was stopping you.
No,
that's where I was a true libertarian. Is the heart of libertarian is live and let live. My rights stop at the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
You know that way we have to deal with each other. We have to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Scotland voted to stay in the EU. We should have our own independence. That's what I'm talking about. At least if we fuck it up, we do it our way. Exactly.
Sorry, Nicole.
That's getting depressing. You're right. I'll change it. I'll stop.
It's a thing that's like easy to ramble on about because there is so much bullshit going on now.
And it gets depressing because you start realizing there ain't shit you can do about it. But there is.
Yeah.
That's my thing. My ultimate hope for everybody is it's not voting. It's actually treating individuals with respect, treating human beings with respect, and changing the world around you when you can.
Yeah.
And doing what you can to be right, to help people. You know, that's if we all stopped voting, and I'll stop after this. When we all who believed in change stopped voting, they could not have a legal vote because they wouldn't get a majority.
Yeah, but not everybody would ever agree to do that.
That's the problem, isn't it?
You couldn't get everyone to agree, like, what kind of oxygen to breathe.
Unions can't get everyone to
Yeah.
jump in, you know?
Yeah.
And you're forced to do what they want you to do once you join.
Sure.
Hey, you made it.
Anyway.
Our ship's right there. State-of-the-art Atlas cloaking, baby. This way.
I get that tilted.
No.
Besieged and beset.
Reese, buddy. Giving that unconditional surrender any more thought? Or do you need another love slap from your old pal Laseroid to change your mind?
Laseroid.
Screw you! When you're ready, just swing by with the paperwork. Can't wait to absorb Atlas into the Malawan family. Oh, and you can bring Zero. I'll bet he's interested. I'd die before I hand over Atlas to that corporate asshat. New plan. We steal a Malawan shuttle with security protocols. Here, take this.
Okay.
So, the Viper Drive is Atlas state-of-the-art remote hacking. Now we'll use that baby to steal a Malawan shuttle. You in?
Hell yeah. Quick question. Is that mustache authorized?
Nope.
Focus. Just
The
find
shitty
yourself
mustache.
a Malawan
It is a
shuttle
shitty
and
mustache.
Pop in a Viper Drive. I will do the rest. Okay, time to try.
Viper Drive by Atlas. It's state of the art.
Yes, we're in. Reese comes through. High fives? Anybody? Okay. Hey, let me know when you're there.
I thought it was going to be one of those things where it sent us back. I was waiting for you to come back to me. I was like, oh, the story's up here. Never mind. I don't vote here because our politicians just don't do anything, so it really honestly doesn't matter. Yeah. Who's leading the party at the time?
The problem here is the politicians do things. It just tends to fuck over one group of people more than another.
And ultimately, we focus on, oh, well, it's this, it's that. No, it's Democrats want to fuck over Republicans. Republicans want to fuck over Democrats.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, how's your sex life, Dennis? Let's talk about something less depressing than politics.
Non-existent.
Nice.
That's still less depressing than politics.
It's non-existent, and the last time I went on a date, which was recently, I got ghosted.
And no death
Yeah, you probably
spheres in
deserved it,
sight.
you psychopath.
Death
I
spheres.
didn't do anything. I mean, I was kind of leery about it because she waited 2 weeks to tell me that she has 3 kids,
Head to the main gate.
aged 2, 4, and 6. But then we had literally had a conversation the day before about like, yeah, ghosting people is like an asshole way to do things. Why not just be an adult and explain? And then literally the next day, didn't hear from her again. It's like, okay, good to know.
Then murdered them.
It's hard to be an adult.
Head of mergers and acquisitions of Malawan. Oh, by the way.
So I've been keeping myself busy with all the other stuff, book stuff, show stuff. Fuck it.
Nicole says she got ghosted once too. No, Paul just has a bad internet connection. He won't talk to any of us sometimes.
It's true.
He definitely won't answer his phone. All the heavy breathing on this.
Why does it not sound like I'm in a... Shouldn't it be like I'm in a head tube? Because we're in space.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do it. And there's a radio station or something up there. I saw it. There's something we need to get up there.
I forget how you get up there. I think there's another door that's not that one. There's a side boss over yonder, I think.
I'm down with the side bosses.
It's an annoying side
There's a
boss.
sickness.
I hate Those badasses are the most obnoxious to me. The dual-wielding pistol guys.
So you hate rocket launchers, you hate dual-wielding pistol guys. You just want them to lay down while you put them in a headshot, don't you?
I all the other badasses. I just don't like those two because they're broken.
Amy, see they're broken, or?
All right, I think it's over here. No, it's not over here. It's another part.
I can truly say I've never ghosted anybody.
You take care of them.
I just stopped calling them and returning their texts.
That's ghosting. Yeah.
I know. I just kidding. Oh, see, that's the thing. Is I always operated in circles that were too tight to go see anybody. You had to be like, yeah, I'm just not. Okay, honestly, I'm the one on the other side of the conversation, not the one doing the dumping typically.
Sure.
But it's like, yeah, I don't want to be around you no more.
Yeah, I believe, I'm pretty sure I've ghosted a couple people.
Hang on! Quick reload!
Because I was like, I can't think of a good way to like say this without hurting their feelings.
So that's the question. I imagine everybody right now on the servers is going to be like, oh no, I'd rather have my feelings hurt. But what hurts your feelings more? Being ghosted or having somebody go, yeah, no, you just, I can't even.
Oh, for me, I would probably say, well, that's tough. I don't like being ghosted,
Right.
but I also don't like the awkwardness of breaking somebody's heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ghost somebody if I'm in a relationship with them. But like, if
Well,
we're going, like,
I mean, if you got to like
dates,
have the breakup conversation, then yeah, you need to have the breakup conversation. You don't
Yeah.
just hear it. So, Nicole and Kilted, define for you personally, define ghosted for me. I'm curious. It probably is going to be similar or the same thing.
Probably.
But is it you're talking to somebody and then they just stop talking to you, or if you're in a relationship, like you've been on some dates and you're dating, yeah, and there's even in between in that, isn't there?
Possible side boss over here. That's where it is.
I'm coming.
I'll deal with these first. Would you stop?
Cask of whoop ass.
Cask.
Blocking someone everywhere or simply just ignoring and not responding, vanishing for no reason.
Well, that's the thing. Like the chick who ghosted me, we're still friends on Facebook, but she just doesn't
talk to you anymore.
Yeah, just doesn't touch me anymore. I was like, well, okay.
console.
Normally they'll like defriend or something.
I think it changes from age to age or
Mini
where you
boss.
are in life. Okay, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this mini boss sucks, by the way. And it zips around a lot.
Take a look at me, little friend!
Oh, I froze it. I can't go anywhere. Yay, we got a legendary.
Oh, it is legendary.
Well, so this is a legendary you always
Ludogram.
get. Yeah, you take this to the Crazy Earl, and sometimes he'll give you legendary loot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody else shoot.
All right.
Is she stalking you or just too lazy to block you?
I don't know. She doesn't like my posts or anything, like my other exes, so I don't think it's that.
I mean, I've drifted away from somebody, but we'd had to talk like 2 or 3 times.
No, we literally had our second date, and everything went really well. Like, she expressed numerous times during and after the date, like that she had a great time, can't wait for the next one, blah, 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 blah. Talked the rest of the night, and then next day, messaged her like I always do in the morning, and then nope, nothing. So I was like, oh, okay. Weird.
Did you try again?
Ooh. I messaged her a week later and got no response.
Okay,
So I was
well
like,
that's fair. I mean, once could be a fluke, but she should probably have messaged you.
Yeah, but I mean, we were talking a lot every day, so once would be a fluke, but it's weird. Oh, I'm done.
I mean, because it could be the phone bill didn't get paid. It could be, I mean, once, it could be all kind of things. But if you try it again, or if she just hadn't reached out to you at all, it's ghosting.
Yeah.
And okay, after one date, maybe two, I get it. I don't have a problem with it. It's like, you just, what do you do? I mean, I'm asking the audience here, Kilton and Nicole. I got ghosted 10 minutes after saying goodbye to the guy and him saying, hey, let's try and get some food together on the weekend. Yeah, no, that's shit. How did you know it was 10 minutes after? Like, you immediately messaged him, I love you, I want to have your babies. No, I'm just kidding. I know she wouldn't do that. She's going to yell at me again, but I had to, Dennis. Yeah, sometimes you just have to say something to step on somebody just for a second. But
I don't think it did anything wrong because she was moaning the entire time we were making out. So I don't think I was doing a bad job there.
Make your own sex joke. See, don't give Dennis that. He won't make a sex joke. He'll make a sex reality, and I don't need to hear it.
All right, find a good fortified position. Oh, how do I get up there?
That was cool.
No, I mean,
get up there.
On those platforms. That'd be the
That's
best.
a good question.
This is an okay spot, though.
Oh no. Reese, is that you? Welcome. So once we make your unconditional surrender nice and official, you and I are gonna
Did you get it?
on the Zanara.
I was looking outside.
They might spawn up here too. I don't know. I guess I'll find out real quick.
Yeah, and all the doors are sealed, so whatever you did, that's the only way up right now.
Well, there are no other doors up here.
I'll read what you said in a second, Nicole. Yeah. And you know I'm just teasing. You know, I know whatever you did was legit, and that douchebag was a douchebag. That sucks.
Oh, he's dead.
I'll be up in a second. All right, I'm back up.
Sit still. By the way, I'm saving you from snipers.
Thank you.
Now I can. Little bastards.
I love this unicorn grenade. I don't know if I'll ever change it because it's so fun to look at.
I would use it if it was good.
I mean, it does the job fine with my hologram. I don't know. I'm not seeing how hard it's hitting or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just assuming it's doing it. And the way the hologram does it is it keeps coming out of me every once in a while. So
I forgot the big guy's
how
jump.
are you?
Yeah, he's dead. All right, time to go to the other side. Once they figure out where I am, I move to the other side.
We got one more.
Reese, why are there vault
Booped him on the butt.
Tell me you weren't trying to take out my laser. It's my favorite laser, Reese.
It's my favorite laser, Reese.
Yeah,
I kind of got a feeling that Katagawa was more Handsome Jack. It could have been better.
He's like a light version of Handsome Jack. More obnoxious without the interestingness. But he's fine.
But you're ruining it, Reese. You're ruining it by trying to defend yourself. Security! Kill the freaking Vault Hunter! Hold him off! I can fix this.
That's not what I thought I was doing.
Just want to get some ammo. And then go back up to my ledge where it's safe.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of health files in this game.
Yeah. Well, that's because there's a couple characters that can't heal. So.
Well, who would play with those characters? That's dumb.
Yeah, it gets. Oh shit, he shot like 6. There you go. Deed. Mike, turn around, buddy. There you go. Dead. Frost is a little broken because they can't move. Come on, buddy. zip to.
They'll be singing songs about that one.
I kind of glanced over and we're in the middle of a fight. I can't read what they're saying exactly. I get some of the gist. I've had to have many an awkward conversation with my wife.
Let's see.
And where divorce probably would have been a fuck ton easier, but at least for the emotions, it's a lot easier to say, yo, call her a cunt and she can call me a bastard or whatever. But all right, goes to 10 minutes. Okay, we were talking about something. I looked it up afterwards, wanted to add it to the conversation. Why even pretend you want to make plans? Yeah. Because adulting is hard, Nicole.
It's true. Adulting is very hard. All right, switching to the
honestly, because we're as humans, we're afraid that one thing means everything, because that's our society, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't like that I do this one thing, then you hate me and everything about me.
Yep.
No.
Otherwise.
Like, that's why we choose to look past all your racism, Charles.
Shut up.
Oh, that was my favorite bagel place.
To be fair, I haven't made that joke in like over
It's been a
year.
while. It's been a while now, yeah.
It's okay.
You did it gently. You didn't just slam it out
right
on the table.
Yeah, that's what I usually try and do. Gently, just the tip. Spit on it a little bit.
I totally could have held him off. And then he
I don't get that.
children of the vault.
Spit on it?
That's so gross.
I mean, of all the other things that are happening at that time.
Well, here, see, that's human preservation right there, right?
So, that's actually another thing. Like, they did a study, and apparently saliva becomes disgusting the moment it leaves your body because it's like not part of you anymore. So like people
like mentally.
Yeah, like mentally get grossed out by it the moment it's gone. Like your own saliva.
Yeah.
Like it could be in a perfectly airtight container that's, not touched anything, and you still get grossed out by it.
Nope. I'm with them. That's gross.
But as long as it's in you, you're fine with it.
That's also a gross way to mention it to a woman. Hey, it's not gross if it's in you. You want my saliva in you?
That's right. If we just do a direct route, if you want me to like mortar shot this stuff right in your, mouth or whatever, we could do that, but I'd rather make out. Never tried that one.
So y'all might want to catch when Aaron and I are streaming, because we have some of the weirdest conversations. And we're probably going to be streaming more at night. She's got the bug for Tetris 99 again.
I thought you meant she got the Rona.
No. And actually, any game that we play, we usually do first person, and she plays for a while, then we take turns. So she wants me to stream, so I have something to do to entertain myself. But yeah, we had some of the weirdest conversations, and like this one that you and I are having. Yeah, spitting on people is gross. I'm gonna say that.
What if you spit in your mouth?
Gross. I want some armor piercing bullets. God damn it.
Well, I guess you missed that side quest. Oh.
Did we miss it? I never saw a side quest pop up.
Oh, that's weird. But yeah, there should have been. There's a side quest with Goner Me Leggies. It's my favorite side quest in the whole game. Just because of all the no leg puns. And there are many.
I think we're gonna have to call it after this, because I'm getting hungry now.
What are you inept apes doing? Kill the vault
I got more artists to sift through.
Yeah, we'll call it here.
My family actually wants.
You just want to call right here?
Yeah.
Kill the vault thief and you'll learn a place right.
But hey, thanks to Cole and Kelton for coming out and talking to us today.
Thanks for hanging out and chit-chatting.
She says, I don't know, he was an ass, and I found out later he was cheating on me, so good riddance, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, people suck.
Yep. Yeah, and that brings up a whole question about cheating versus not cheating. Like
dogs are better.
Yeah. All right. Dennis, man, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for having me.
It was good. Apparently, I'll be on Bromigos tonight, so if y'all want to watch that.
Oh, you're going to be on Bromigos. Wow.
I have no idea what we're playing or doing. It feels like, hey, you want to play? I'm like, I'd be playing something probably, so why not?
They're not doing Sea of Thieves?
I have no idea. Maybe they are. I have really no idea of what's going on, what we're doing.
They did Jackbox last week, and because it was Father's Day, and I remember I made my username Kurt's dad, and then I just wouldn't answer any of the questions.
Yeah.
Because Kurt's dad's dead.
Yeah,
And
I know.
Kurt was laughing the whole time. He's just like, "This is the worst thing ever."
Yeah, apparently they both
this?
made a lot of dad jokes on that one.
Yeah, they did.
But, all right, everybody, we're going to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Nicole, I'll tag you up tomorrow. We'll play some Starbound.
All righty. Take it easy.